Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge it. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge it.
Grand rising. Hey man, how everybody doing, man? Welcome to another episode of Bearded Conversation, man. It is Wild Wednesday. Today is Wild Wednesday. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hey, first and foremost, man, hey, big ups to all my followers, fans, viewers, and subscribers, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video. And make sure you share the content, man. Share. We trying to reach 200 subs before the end of the month, man. Y'all know it. Help your boy get them subs. Also, man, big ups to the best moderators in the game, man. The best moderators in the game. We got young boy Maya Bucks, Master Teacher Funky Die, TLS, Preston McKenzie, aka Brother P Mac, and my big bro bringing up the rear for show, Professor Remo. And big ups to the new moderators that we got to the game. Hey, man, Coach Ricky and Diablo, man. Hey, welcome to the game. And we can't forget about the ladies, man. We can't forget about the queens. We got the first lady, Miss Gigi Gaming Palace. We got Miss Star Wars Marcus LLC. And last but not least, we got Miss CC Craven Carefully. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? How everybody doing? Also, man, don't forget to patronize and check out our melanated businesses, man. Don't forget to check out, Urban Lux Cafe, Dan Soul Food and Bakery, Cafe where grown folks play, Lynn's Chicago Pizza, man. Y'all know to check out Lynn's Chicago Pizza and Dan Soul Food and Bakery. Again, Lynn's Chicago Pizza, Urban Lux Cafe, Dan Soul Food and Bakery. And the House of Health and Wellness, y'all. So make sure y'all check them all out, man. And when y'all get there, let them know Bearded Conversation sent you, man. Those are 5 black businesses that we want to support, that we want to put our, all into, man, to help that dollar circulate. Hey, y'all know what it is, man. I like to let y'all, do it one more time with the re-rock. So we gonna hit it while I get myself together. Hey, also, man, big ups. I see you in the building. Imani's in the building. Imani is in the building, man. But let me let y'all check out them re-rocks.
Yeah, we coming off the block with this one. Yes, sir. Yeah. What up, man? Yeah. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge it. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Come on, damn. Got it off the block, forming a dynasty from a rock. Laid back in the cut, press play, can't get enough. Yo, let's chop it up in every location. A Bearded conversation, opportunity keep knocking like child support payments. Started from the bottom like basements, now we famous. Podcast official, the topic will probably hit you from a distance like a pistol. Subscribe so you can listen to survival of the fittest. We talking it how we living it, rolling like a dealership, managing several businesses. T-shirts, podcast, no, you don't need a membership. Just follow us on YouTube, Knowledge Supreme Infinite. Chicago got a different exotic, let's talk about it. Going live, check your notifications so you can holler. Or leaving in the comments, debate it, just being honest. Chicago topics, worldwide views, we supersonic. Big gangers conquer, circle back round like every week. Tell a friend off the block, it's where we meet. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back to hood lovers. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back. Come on. The hood lovers, off the block, giving it back. The hood lovers, broadcasting live. Off the block, giving it back.
The hood lovers,
off the block, giving it back. Off the block, giving it back.
Yo. Welcome to another episode of Bearded Conversation, man. I am your host, Beard Genghis Khan, aka the Con Man, BKA Mr. BGK. Hey, also known as, and better known as, and formerly known as, and finna be known as Con, the Don, man. Big ups to my boy Diablo, man, for the name drops, man. Hey, also, man, hashtag USPAP, United States Pan African Melanated Political Party. Hashtag unshot outs. You know what I'm saying? We unshotting out those that don't need to be shotted out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is, man. Hey, also, man, like I said, we got Imani in the building. I see we got MT Fox Die in the building. Hey man, big ups, and we got a few other people in the building, man. Big ups to those that's in the building right now that's watching and participating with the channel. So y'all know how we like to start off, man. First and foremost, man, I just want everyone to keep everybody in their thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. So let's keep everyone in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. One last time, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations, man. There's a lot going on out here in the world. People we come in contact with on a day-to-day basis, people record you with, you know what I'm saying, our families, our extended families, and more especially our Bitter Conversation family, man. So, we just want to stay connected, man, and keep that energy going and flowing and, you know what I'm saying, building vibes, with teaching, inspiring, and all of the above, man. Because y'all know we're about peace, love, respect, motivation, and inspiration here on Bitter Conversation. So, man, that's what it is. So, let's get right to it. So, the thoughts, views, and opinions of Bearded Conversation are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now. The thoughts, views, and opinions of Bearded Conversation are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now. I don't mean to hurt, harm, or to offend. I don't mean to hurt, harm, or to offend. This video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only. Again, this video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only, with the underlying and undertone on edutainment. Because we don't want you to take anything shown or any advice given on this video stream for face value without consulting the proper professional. Because, of course, we encourage and we employ you to do your due diligence and your proper vet work. Get that second, third, fourth, fifth opinion. We don't want you going out here starting no revolts, robbing no banks, telling your boss what he can take, how he can turn it sideways, and where to put it. Most definitely, we don't want you to do that. And as you can see, I'm solo dolo, so you can't get no money out of me. And my co-hosts, look, you don't see him, so you can't get no money out of them. But big ups to L Boogie, man. Big ups to Roscoe P, man. Recuperating for surgery, so he should be a little bit better. I've been reaching out to the brother, but the brother ain't reached back out. Maybe he's busy, maybe he's still hurting and going through some things. So we just want to keep that brother as well in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. And also big ups to my co-hosts with the mostest, my little one, A Jizzle. You know what I'm saying? AJ, man, big ups, big ups, big ups, big ups. And big ups to everybody, kids, family, and everybody out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully everybody's doing well. So with that being said, man, y'all know it's Wild Wednesday, Wild Ass Wednesday, man, here on Bearded Conversation. And we try to reserve this day for being wild as hell, but it usually ain't wild. But who knows what we're gonna get into tonight. Good evening, brother Fox. How you feel tonight, brother?
I'm all right, man. My bad last time.
Yeah, what's going on, man? I see you been at the temple a lot, man. Been at the temple. I seen what you say you been watching Monday night? What's today? Thursday? No, today Wednesday. You say you been watching Monday Night Football?
Yeah, I was at Arabic, but he said wow. I was at Arabic, and then I think prior to that, I was at Indiana at Muhammad Temple. So yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's the picture. I'm traveling, man. Yeah.
You out here in these Arabic streets, huh?
You say Arabic? You silly.
Hey man, yeah, out here in these Arabic streets.
Nasty, mighty nobles. You're right.
Yeah. Most definitely out here in these Arabic streets, man, doing your thing, man. Most definitely. Monday, y'all, man. Monday, man. Make sure y'all tune in Monday, man. I'm supposed to have a brother on Monday coming in Monday, I guess, coming on Monday. So make sure y'all tune in for that. Also, the brother name was I think I misspoke. I was trying to reach out to Julian Brown. Julian Brown didn't respond, but I got a brother by the name of Galactic Human that's supposed to come on Monday. So if anybody out there want to look him up on any social media platforms, the man name is again Galactic Human. So y'all check him out. I want to bring him on and just, just see what he into, talk to him, interview him, and just have a general discussion as well. He kind of put you in the mindset of the room.
So I got an update for you. Go ahead.
Okay. Also, I encourage ones, don't forget, man, this is an open platform. This is an open forum for all to come on and join the discussion or the discourse. If you got anything you want to talk about, any topic of discussion that you want to see discussed here on Bearded Conversation, you're more than welcome to hit the link in the chat to come on, or you're more than welcome to type in the chat and let us know what you think. In the chat and let us know what you think. So you're more than welcome to do that. Or if you just feel comfortable with staying inside of the chat, feel free. But I encourage ones to go back and watch the latter publications, man. Most definitely leave a comment. Let me know if you like it. Again, let me know if you see like what you see. Also, we promote music, we promote businesses. And people also, if you got some good information and you want to come on and do a presentation, you're more than welcome. Make sure to check out our shows on Friday. Our shows on Friday are Bearded Studios, Real MCs Talk, where we highlight artists in Chicago, and hopefully as we grow worldwide. I'm sorry. So again, this Friday we will have Demond_Dushan. Make sure y'all check him out on all music streaming platforms. He will be in the building this Friday. He will be dropping some new music. We're going to interview the brother, and the brother stick around and talk and conversate with us. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. And again, just be looking forward to all the things that we're trying to bring here. I haven't changed the name yet, but I will be officially changing the name come the new year. So the new year, the name of the channel will be officially be named as the Melanated Media Network. So Bearded Conversation and Bearded Studios and any other publications that come out on the channel will be under the Melanated Media Network. So that's something new that I'm trying to start and grow. So because I'm trying to grow the channel, I'm trying to grow the channel and make the channel a network, not just a channel for me to just come over here and give my opinion on things, or me to have guests and talk about music. Again, this is an open platform. So again, I would just want to let you guys know that I'm also looking for a young lady as well to reach out to other young women and be an example and serve as an example and just talk about the day-to-day struggles in life and values and things of that nature coming from a melanated woman perspective. So I'm looking for a young lady as well to do that. Does she have to be a professional woman? You know what? Just hit me up if anybody's interested in taking on that role or filling in a time slot or whenever you're available. Just hit me up. Let me know. So my contact information is in the description. So once you hit that more link in the description, you'll get the email and you also get the numbers and any other things that I have. So you can also follow me on TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram. You can DM me if you're also interested. And also, I encourage, and I employ for ones to go check out the Instagram. The name of the Instagram is offtheblock_beergang.apparel. Again, that's offtheblock_beergang.apparel, where you can check out the merchandising that we have available. Also, you can check out the site www.odbbeergang.appeal.com. Again, that's www.odbbeergangappeal.com. The site might be down for reconstruction right now because I'm trying to change it up. I started the site, I did the site, so I'm trying to revamp it and make it look a little bit more visually aesthetic to the people. But again, I'll keep it up and running until I figure out exactly what I want to do with it. But yeah, go check out the site, man, where you can purchase the merchandising. Or if you, like I say, if you hit us on the DM, man, most definitely we do custom work. So if you hit the DM, we will get back to you. We will answer you with stuff about that. Brother teacher, you say you had an update for us. So what's that update, brother?
It's actually a few updates, but I'm gonna be
go. Yeah. Oh, yes, sir. Go ahead, run your updates, bro.
Be quick with it. Remember I talked to you about what I was going through?
You say who?
Remember I talked to you about what I was going through as far as background checks?
Yeah.
Cleared.
Yeah. See, you was worried about it and you got cleared. Wasn't nothing to be worried about, brother. You don't have a background for real.
Once to get cleared, I don't know, bro. But cleared.
Well, you got, yeah. See, you got cleared. So I mean, all the troubles and the worries is gone, brother, because you got cleared. That's what's up.
Irritated. I'm like, why you do me like that? It's kind of like an old girlfriend. Why you do me like that? This is why I don't like people no more.
I mean, well, you know they do background checks because they just want to make sure that
Nah, you pulled us on when I was 19 years old. You full of shit. Like most people. You don't get enough love at home? No, you don't. Your girl ain't fucking you right? Well, what's your problem? But the other part, you can go ahead and try to explain it away, but no, that was some bullshit. But the other part was, you remember Katrina?
Katrina.
You a shout out.
You say what now?
Katrina, you remember
her?
I didn't know her until I knew you. Well, I knew you, but I mean, at your house, remember her? Adams.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah. I know you're talking about. What's going on?
Yeah, she connected to all our people, and I just helped her team win in Lego League.
She connected to. What you mean she connected to all our people?
Toma.
She connected to them.
Okay, all right, but she know all our people.
Okay.
Contacts, and you can go ahead and do that little dance.
No, I mean I don't talk to her. I don't.
No, she credited you because she was like, any other guy, I can't, get my intellectual capacity up. I'm like, oh, okay, that's good to know. But last minute, she contacted me to help her team with computer science to make move. And she credited you. I was giving you big ups, but you don't even remember that. Dad, bro.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm getting the credit for. Hey, big ups, man. Hold on.
I don't even know her. I'm just saying, like, I came over there and I ain't gonna know who did that night, but
yeah, but big ups. Hold on. Big ups to Miss Gigi Gaming Palace in the building. But you say, yeah. So I think I remember Katrina. But big ups to me for what? That's what I was.
She bigged you up. Just
for introducing y'all or something?
Yeah, well, I ain't gonna say what we did, but we was at your crib and we was doing something, and that's when I met her, and she pushed me in the first tech challenge.
Okay. Well, big ups to both of y'all. Then you encouraged her. I'm glad I was able to.
She said that ought to know. I'm glad that he introduced me to you because I was talking to other men and they want to stimulate my. I was like, okay, girl. And then I found out.
Anyway, I don't even want to hear no more about that. Whatever that's whatever. But anyway, big ups to both of y'all, and big ups to me inspiring and motivating her, I guess, to meet you and.
No, you a networker. That's what I was saying. But bro,
because all that, because because again, like you said, like me inspire, like just say the brother helped you out. The brother you appreciate like all of that.
She wouldn't have never met me if I didn't know.
Okay. I didn't know where you was going. I'm like,
flowers. Like I gave you a bouquet of flowers.
Oh no, I know you giving them to me, but when you heard them,
I'm done.
Because I don't even, I barely. But anyway, but big ups to her for winning the Lego. Big ups for me, the networking and you introducing and Wop the Bam. And if she hadn't met, but because, and if she hadn't met any other intelligent man in her life, that's probably her fault. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to turn into a red pill type individual. But if
I was giving you credit, like
because let me tell you something, brother. Because if you met me, anyway, I'm not gonna even go there.
It's third grade. I ain't met
you. Yeah. Because I'm not gonna even go there because you know what? No, the reason I say this is because before I came on the show, I was trying to figure out what to talk about, and I'm kind of still up in the air on what I wanted to discuss. But I'm glad that you said that because I was just I was talking to somebody and we were talking about a lot of these red pill channels and things of that nature.
I didn't think you was red pill. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You say what happened?
I didn't think you was red pill at all, bro.
No, I'm not. No. I was just again. I only do that.
Talking about it though.
No, because I was talking to somebody about it because I want to talk about their philosophy and ideologies. I find it for me because every time we try to have a conversation,
scope, in my opinion, that's not your thing.
Yeah, it's not. It really ain't. But but when I listen to some of that shit and I hear some of those things, and even when we talk about certain subjects on here. For Miss Kimber, when she comes on, she always like to say with a man versus woman thing, and this is that. I don't necessarily take topics and try to make them a man versus woman thing. You know,
I
don't.
I'm like shocked that you like shocked, or you kind of.
Yeah, see, yeah, because the introducing you, and I'm finna tell you why I'm shocked, because the introducing you and the statements that you made about her not meeting intelligent men. If she hadn't met an intelligent,
like, I'm not saying it's like not. I'm not saying that's what she said. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure she has met some intelligent men in her lifetime. If she didn't choose to recognize those intelligent men, that was her fault. You know,
that's your point. I'm gonna leave that alone. But I mean,
yeah, that's her fault. But that's why I wanted to talk about the red pill, and I didn't know, again, because even with that high value shit and a lot of shit that they talk about, I disagree. I wholeheartedly disagree. I think that's a lot of the problems. That's one of the problems.
That's a popular concept.
Yeah, I know, but that's a problem in our community. That's also a problem of why we have the challenges and things that we have, and also this high value woman thing, this high value man thing. I was just on the show,
I was.
Go ahead. Just like I was on the show the other day, and they were talking about alpha males. Like, well, the brother had the topic of his show was 93% of males are beta males, and I'm like,
yes, they are.
You know, okay, yeah. See, but then again, but then you have a man that'll come on and say, "Well, I'm a sigma male or I'm a gamma male," and I'm like, "What the fuck are y'all talking about?" So,
for a minute, think about your pronouns, bro. You move too fast. I ain't trying to interrupt you, but I'm an educator. I'm like, you gotta be careful.
That's what I'm saying. But so when they was telling
pronouns.
Yeah, and I'm like, what the hell is also as I'm looking this shit up, and I'm like, this shit is really a thing. There are really gamma males.
Yeah, but they have a whole law, bro.
Yeah, no shit. I'm that's what I'm saying. Like, it's sigma males. They're gamma males.
Now, I heard about that and turn gay, and you can't do nothing about it.
I heard about the alphas and the sigma males. I heard about the alpha and the sigma males, and then But back to the red. But so even when I get on these things,
alpha male, but I don't know what to say that.
But even when you get on these things and you hear about okay, so so-called alpha males on a lot of these red pill channels, where they speak against the stepfather or men, getting into relationships with single women. Stats show that most women are single women with children. And then
show that women might have sex with people out of hypergamy.
Yeah, but does that make but then they also talk about trying to meet a woman who's a virgin, or if you meet a woman, make sure and I'm like,
that's not possible, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. But this is what they push to the people. This is what they push to our young men.
Due to science, most women are surviving off of other men's salaries.
I mean, you can say that, and we can also say men are
also numbers on that.
And women are surviving, and men are surviving off women. I think now I'm not saying
we're not many though. You can say that. I know you're trying to play devil's advocate, but we can say that. There's a lot more women out here, bro. I'm so sorry. I know you have a daughter and stuff, but no.
I mean, we have women and I like that. So we're gonna keep that going. And you always making that I got a daughter statement. Yes, I do have a daughter. It's not my fault that you don't have a daughter. Now. And I'm not a feminist.
Not my fault.
I like this. Yeah, let's have this conversation. You know what? It's a wild ass Wednesday.
I have a son.
I'll get to it with me because it's a wild ass Wednesday. So you always talking about you have a daughter. So it's not my fault that you don't have a daughter, and it's not my fault that you've been hurt and you don't know how to suppress her. You don't know how to deal with things. But I understand that. But bro, you can't say because I got a daughter the way I'm thinking of what I'm speaking about.
It's science.
Yeah, you can say that because it's your mouth, but it ain't got shit to do with
my mouth. It's science. You're biased.
I'm biased. So how am I biased? Because I have a daughter, I'm biased.
Yes, you do.
Okay, but let me tell you something. But if you didn't stuck your sexual organs out of another woman, you're biased as well. You're biased as well. There's no such thing as a bias when you're dealing with a woman. What's your point? What's the point?
You have bias.
How do I have bias?
Because, bro, your whole argument is emotional and it's biased.
Why is my argument emotional? Tell me how my argument is emotional.
Because women go to court. You never in the court system. You play good with women. I don't.
What you mean women? No, that's your fault that whatever court system that want to have you in. It's not mine, brother. It's not my fault, brother. That means you don't know how to. That means you don't know how to be a man. No, that means you don't know how to be a man, and you need to go follow these red pill brothers. You how to be a man so that you wouldn't have to be in court because what the red pill guys say is, I'm a man. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that.
I have no daughter, so I give no fuck what you talking about. You know,
but you have a child. It doesn't matter if you have a daughter. You have a child.
I have a son. Let's play biology.
Right, you have a child.
Yeah, I have a son. You still saying it? You sound like a pronoun.
But you have a child. No, that's not a child. The word child is not a pronoun, brother.
What gender is my child? Go ahead.
Your child is a. My nephew is a male. He's a male. He's a male. How am I dead wrong? He's a male.
You just said he's a child. You keep saying child.
He's an adult now, but that's your child, brother. Your son is not your child.
That's a male.
Yeah, you have a child that's a male. Yes.
Games is called biology.
I didn't play any word games, brother. I just said you have a child.
Male, right?
Yeah, you have a son. Yeah, which he's now an adult. Yeah, but when I say a child, I'm just saying I didn't. I didn't say male, but I'm telling you. No, but I'm saying male now. You have a male child. You have a male child.
I'm not gonna play your game. You have a female child. I have a male child.
Okay, I also have male children as well, brother. I have a male child and I have female children. So
towards the females.
But again, how am I biased? I want to know how am I biased towards.
I just explained it. I'm a teacher. You
didn't explain it. Okay, well, like Professor Remo said, okay, well, we're not going to call. We're going to say offspring.
He's trying to challenge me, but bro, I know you.
He said offspring. Okay, so we got offspring. Okay, well,
your ass, you non-binary.
Okay, well, let me ask you a question. Is offspring a better word besides saying child then?
No,
or
just tell the truth. Male, female, bro.
Okay, well, you have a male son. You have a male son that's your child.
Right. So you have a female son, so you biased.
I have a female son?
You have a female child.
Oh, okay, right? Yeah. Because I ain't got no female son, brother. Like, check yourself. Make sure you get your words right. You said female son.
You done?
No, we're talking.
Female child. I'm gonna use
I have a female. Yeah, I have a female. Yes, I do have two daughters. Yes.
Carry on and say masonry.
Yes, I have male children and I have female children. So how am I biased towards the female?
It's not my fault that I didn't endure what you went through. I'm not playing that game.
What do you mean endure? I didn't endure anything. I don't go to court, brother. You're the one that go to court. You're the one that brought up the court situation. That's why I'm trying to understand where you was going, brother. I was just trying to bring the conversation to a red pill understanding.
I'm gonna keep it on science and mathematics.
Okay, but it's still science. So science. So you mean to tell me that your child in science is not your child? That's not a definition in the dictionary?
Dog chasing his tail.
No, I'm not chasing my tail. Now, I didn't specify the gender. I didn't specify the gender of the child, but I did say child. Now, to be politically correct, so to be politically correct, I will say yes. My nephew is a male child, which is now he's a young adult. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't say child to undermine anything because he's an adult.
Women, and I know.
Okay, so that's the point. So all that extra that you were talking was irrelevant. So how am I biased? No, it is because I asked the question. I asked how am I biased?
I told you my answer. You like my students. You don't like.
No, you didn't. You didn't give me an answer. I asked again.
I did. You can run a tape back, bro.
Okay. Well, maybe I didn't hear you. Yes, and I will continue to smoke.
Not my fault.
Again, so I didn't hear you. So what was your answer to how am I biased?
I have nothing.
You have nothing? I mean, well, how do you have nothing if you saying I'm biased?
That's how. It's masonry. We're going to table this, bro.
I mean, well, if you want to table it, we can table it. Now, moving right along to like I was saying with the red pill incident before you came on and started saying what you were saying, which I don't get. I was just trying to have a conversation with you, brother. You know what I'm saying? You seem to be, what's wrong with you?
I don't say good morning no more. You playing with me.
You say good morning? What do you?
People say good morning to me. I look at them. Just like you asking this question.
I don't understand. Okay, so Franklin, what's going on, Frank? How you feel tonight, brother?
Doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing good, brother. So apparently I'm biased towards women, which I don't think. I don't think I'm biased towards women. I think I'm fair, I'm rational, logical, and I believe all men are emotional creatures when it comes to a woman. Not all. Well, yes, all. Yes, all men are emotional creatures when it comes to any opposite sex that you're dealing with. Yes, 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 yes. Franklin, would you agree or would you disagree?
Uh, well, one, just taking that sentence, are you biased against women? Taking what I know about you so far, I don't have any reason to suspect that. Two, taken in the context of what I was just overhearing in the past 3, 5 minutes,
Yes,
as
sir.
I was kind of getting my stuff set up, I need to get more clarification on what you guys were talking about. I heard him talking about sigma males and gamma males and stuff like that, and then there's talk about pronouns in there. Now, usually when people like to argue on the internet about pronouns, it's talking about transgender folk. In terms of sigma male, alpha male, that's not. Those aren't really. I don't lump those in with pronouns. You talking about you have female and male children? I I didn't hear anything that's biased against women. I would need to be explain to me what about you having a female child and a male child.
So as I start, okay, so I'll fill you in. So as I started off the conversation again, I said when I started the live, I was in I was in my head about certain things that I wanted to talk about and discuss. So when he brought up a young lady that we both mutually know, or that I knew, that I introduced him to him, and she said she hadn't met any intellectual men until I introduced him to her. And I'm like, well, that's her fault if she hadn't met any intellectual men from the time I introduced you guys. And I said, well, cool. And he was giving me my flowers for her saying that, if it wasn't for me, they wouldn't have met. And I said, okay, that's cool. That's kudos. But again, that's still her fault if she hadn't met an intellectual man. That's her fault. I mean, I don't know the company she keeps. I don't know who she was around or what circle that she keeps. It's not my fault. I don't keep that same circle. It's not my fault that I involve myself with people who knows things or who have their own views and opinions and who are abrasive and convicted in what they want to say and what they speak. So again, I want to speak about the red pill space, and which I'm not part of. And my brother told me, well, I know you. I don't. He said he don't see me as that, and I'm like, okay, yeah, because I don't. But I went on to say, well, I didn't even know. From being in these spaces, I have heard about sigma male, right? So I looked up sigma male. I already knew about the alpha and the beta male, but then I looked up sigma.
Shit, man.
Yeah. So I looked up that, and then as I'm going down this rabbit hole, I see gamma male, and I'm like, gamma male. So now I'm looking up all this shit. I'm like, these things really exist. So go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm saying I'm mostly black pill. You said
okay.
I'm black pill.
But right, but see, no, all I was saying is that I wanted to talk about the red pill space. I'm not a red pill individual, so I was
like blue pill, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So I don't even know what the blue pill shit is. So what is the blue pill? Inform me.
Google it. That sound like you.
Okay.
What pills are you taking? Why didn't I get offered any pills? I don't know which one I use.
Medicare is free, bro. At least in the U.S. You somewhere else.
Big ups to Medicaid, paid for.
Right. Everybody can take their own pill and they want to argue with me online. That's cute.
No, you just said you take a black pill though, bro. I'm like, I don't listen. So again,
I take black pill. Y'all take a blue.
Well, I don't know. Again, I don't know what any of these pills are. I'm just because I stay on my own. Okay, okay. You say I'm taking it. Okay, that's cool. Whether I'm taking it or not, I don't know. I don't know I'm taking it, but apparently I'm taking this blue pill, frankly. So again, I wanted to have a red pill conversation because I see a lot of that online lately, and I wanted just to try to. But I wanted to try to get into it with the viewers and with the people. So I wanted to talk about red pill, but apparently it's a blue pill. So I'm gonna take that back. I have heard of the red and blue pill because that's on the Matrix. Now, when we talk about this internet thing, I know what a red pill individual is. Now, it's blue pill and black pill.
Blue pill is girl centric. I'm gonna give you the quick.
Okay, so basically, so red pill is all men.
No, red pill is men's rights.
Okay, red pill. Okay, red pill is men's rights. The blue pill are for women.
Rights activists. Yeah, no, you got it wrong.
And blue pill
is girl.
Okay, blue pill is girl, and what is the black pill?
Servants to women. Black pill is you going into pimping and all the other stuff. We know that from bogus masonry. So stop playing with me. You are blue pill. I'm just gonna give you that.
And you say black pill goes into pimping and all that shit.
I'm just gonna say black pill goes into what we experience. So you can go and play strip clubs and all that. You go and play around, but you blue pill when you talk.
Okay,
so I get it. Diagnosis.
Okay, so I've just been diagnosed, Brother Franklin, as being a blue pill. So red pill is about men's rights, and then blue pill is women's for women, advocator for women, and I guess the black pill is the gray area, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, so I went on to started talking about he has a child. So I said, well, if you stick your sexual organ inside of a woman,
that's a woman's organ.
Well, again, like I stated, if you had any type of sexual connection or
that's a woman's
affinity towards a woman, like everyone has some type of emotion. So I stated that he had a child, and he said that I was biased towards women, and I said, well, yeah, I have daughters, and I said it, and again, I stated, well, it's not my fault that you don't have a daughter. So I said, yes, I have daughters, and I have stress. Right. I said, so I have daughters and I have sons. And then he said, well, you're talking about pronouns now. When I got to talking about the sigma, I'm the one that said the sigma and the gamma.
Yeah, but
and the brother, and the brother, like you said, he said pronouns. So that's where you probably came in and got misconstrued. So again, now pronouns. Now you said you wouldn't equate pronouns to being a gamma, sigma, beta.
No,
you don't have to, but the internet rules. I don't care what you think. I do research.
Okay.
Most of y'all all side with the women.
Okay.
So just a couple things have been running through my head. One, I don't have a super great understanding of.
Like the video.
I mean, I got an idea about what being red pill means.
Video man, sum up the video man.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It has to do with kind of originating as reference from the movie The Matrix, which means seeing beyond, seeing behind the veil. Once you realize that all the conspiracy theories are true, and then having some new, rare, special insight into the world. That's, I guess, red pill. I also associate with people more on the right politically. I don't know what blue or black pill is. Someone I'd have to.
No, you're right. You're right, Frank.
As far as the sigma, as far as the sigma, gamma, alpha, all that stuff. I mean, when you look at nature, even the whole alpha and beta, the pack thing is a bit of a misnomer and overblown. Even wolves don't really.
Who said misnomer? I have a problem.
They even like wolf packs aren't ruled by these hierarchies that we seem to have. Amorphize them, or we seem to be putting these terms onto them.
Franklin, are you talking about binary versus non-binary?
No, we can get to that if you want, but I was talking about.
I can. That's what you're talking about, I think.
I was trying to get at whatever.
So is there a distinction between blue and red, meaning female and male? Is it binary or non-binary? Because I'm trying to see if you're a feminist or not.
I would say overall I am. For sure,
a feminist,
but I don't.
You say you're
those terms, red pill and blue pill, are really in my wheelhouse. So I don't really. I haven't really heard of red pill or blue pill.
No. I'm asking you, are you a feminist?
In terms of, well, let me finish. I haven't heard of those terms personally. I haven't heard of them being used to describe, gender politics.
Do you wear pink? Your shoulders and everything else when you go outside sometimes?
Do I what?
Do you wear pink and you go outside? Okay, I got my answer. I know how to cut around the bull.
I'm really colorful. I'm a really flamboyant dresser. I just picked this up.
I've never wear pink, bro. I hear you. It's cool. You get self-expression, human beings.
I'm rocking. Yeah, bro.
I would never wear pink. Even my staff, administrators, and everybody was like, Mike, it's Spirit Week. Let's wear pink. I'm like, no, it fuck them girls.
Insecurity.
Like, no, that's not insecurity. I'm a male. It's called rites of passage. I don't know if you went through it, but no, I don't play that. Yeah, but you're not changing me. And non-binary is.
There's plenty of manly men that don't have a problem with wearing pink.
No, y'all weird.
plenty of NBA players or NFL players that have no problem with wearing pink. So it's not really a commentary on your, not a commentary on your manliness.
It's good. I'm not doing it though. Wear your rainbow.
I think an interesting voice around here to talk about things, in regard to manliness, because even with
manliness, it's called biology. I'm not a female.
I've never said that.
Yeah, but you are right?
I'm not even. I'm not even. Nor do I identify.
You rock that. You can rock that. I'm not with it though.
Yeah, I did not say that wearing pink makes you a female. It doesn't make me a female, for damn sure. If I felt like
you put a Pavlov's dog more. Yeah, I got you, but I'm using science. I'm not using like liberal arts. I'm not using conversation. You know what I mean? So in science, I identify every student as male or female. There's no non-binary. This is why they have a problem with it. I don't think those people.
If you want to go to the medical science,
okay, you can do that. I know how biology works. There's male and female. All these other pronouns and all these other ideas, they're social concepts.
Exactly.
So play.
Yep. Gender is, for the most part, 99 and a half or more, 99.8% have a gender identity that matches our biology.
Okay, you figure that out. When you get an MMA and you fight a male versus a female, you can get your ass whooped.
I'm not talking about MMA.
In terms of my purple, you know what I'm saying? I like my pinks and my purples.
Nice purple. But I'm saying, if I see you come in the ring, I'm gonna fuck you up. And I don't care about you non-binary or not. I'm gonna strangle you out.
I'm not talking about sports just yet, but
you don't have to. But I'm going to.
Science, if you want to talk about science,
that's science. It's called the sweet science.
Yes, practitioners of
use your pink.
Yeah, practitioners of both the medical sciences and social sciences, psychology, gender studies, things of that nature.
Right now, but I hear you. I hear you gibbering.
Yeah, I think you're hearing me.
I mean, hey, brother, can you please let the brother get his point out? Let him get his point out before you interrupt him. Then you can go ahead.
Remember we talked about the genderbread person one night? Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
How you present to the world and how you feel as an individual, gender, whether you feel more masculine or feminine, that is a social construct. I don't feel feminine. I don't feel like a woman. I don't identify as a woman. If I did, that'd be great. If I was wearing lipstick and hated having facial hair and I felt like I was more of a woman than a man, then I might consider myself a trans person. I'm not. But as far as biology, I hear what you're saying. The gears are turning. But you can't. You got to this. You got that. You got this. Yes. What you were born with between your legs, that is biology. You can't easily change that. But if someone feels as if they were born into the wrong body, and that feeling doesn't go away for years and years and years, even if they try to fight against it, like I tried to not be gay, I actively tried to be straight. I really gave it the college try. It's just not how I was wired. I'm sorry. I tried to not be, but I am.
But that's my fault. I'm sorry.
Tough breaks. But as far as gender as a social construct, it's a bit more malleable than what's between your legs.
Well, for me, I don't care actually. To be honest about a person's
I really don't either. Just stop bothering me. Fuck yourself.
Preference. I really don't care. Well, watch the language, brother. I really don't.
Go screw yourself.
Yeah, because you seem a little hostility. So hostile. So we got.
No. I'm passionate.
No, we have because I have a viewer. Yeah, and no, don't get me wrong. I love the passion, but we have a brother saying what's the hostility? We seem like it seems like
it's my truth.
Yeah. And we understand that it's your truth, but it's a way to display your truth. You don't have to be hostile.
Disagree. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, I disagree. You're wrong.
Yeah, you can have to you can disagree. That's your right, and we can agree to disagree or disagree to agree.
Table it.
Yeah, we can agree to disagree, but you can't tell me to table what the topic of discussion is, brother, because that's what we're talking about. So now, if you choose not to speak on the topic, or if you could chill, you could be here, but if you don't want to say anything on the topic that we're discussing, you're more than welcome to not say anything until we discuss something that you're willing to get involved in. But for me, all the binary and that, I really don't care. Like, that's not an issue. My issue is the bias thing, and I don't think I'm biased. Now, am I for a woman? Yeah, I can say I'm for women. Am I for men? Yes, most definitely, because I'm a man. So of course it's about me first as being a man, because that's what I identify as. But me being biased towards women, no, I don't think I'm biased towards a woman.
So, for example, do you think women should be allowed to have an education? Should they be allowed to go to school?
You asked me, you asked him.
I'm actually
he asking both of us. Well, for me, I believe everyone should be educated.
Right.
So I'm gonna be true. I'm not gonna play with you.
Right. They're kind of, I just find it interesting that, there are these degrees of relativism when we talk about these things. And, there are a lot of people that, well, I actually don't care about that, but, don't shove it down my throat. And a lot of times having something shoved down their throat is, well, you exist. And the fact that I have to acknowledge you exist is offending my freedom to not want you to exist. It's weird.
Like honestly, you forcing me to be cool with you being gay as fuck and transgender, and you're forcing me to be cool with that.
I think the world. I think
but again, brother, can you please watch how you speak, brother? Because this is my channel, brother.
He's taking shots.
No, he's not sending shots, brother. He's giving his.
I got you, girl, dad.
Yeah, no, man, but please, brother, if you can't be respectable, brother, I'm gonna ask you to leave, brother. Just be respectable about what you're saying, brother.
I think polite society doesn't force you to like everybody or force you to think that everybody's normal. I think polite society would just ask you, not force you, ask you to be polite, and you can go home and, in the privacy of your home, say, "Those people are fucking weird. I think they're messed up in the head," but you just don't say that to their face, and you just generally, it's not like a dinner table conversation unless your dinner table's hateful.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say hateful. Some people are extremists, and some people. Not saying that the brother is. But now, because he said, people like to say I play devil advocate. So I'm not going to say the brother is an extremist now, but now you got to understand where some people like that might be coming from, because now you saying it's not forced, but again, some will say that a lot of these things are being forced upon people. But I didn't want to get into the community or binaries or transgenders, anything like that. Again, I was keeping the red pill, blue pill, black pill, as I just learned about what these things are from this brother. But I don't see a black pill nowhere in this, but anyway, but again, so even inside of that, I came on to talk about how I may not like or may not take to some of the views or values that red pill brothers subscribe to. So the brother said, well, I'm a blue pill guy. So he's saying basically I'm a feminist, I'm biased towards women, or whatever the case may be. Just like how you asked the question about the education. I believe everyone should be educated. I don't think that's a male or female advantage or disadvantage to be or not to be educated. I believe all should be educated.
Right. I brought that up because that, in this culture, of course, it's not a feminist statement to say I think girls should be able to go to school as children. Now in Iran, Afghanistan, that may be considered an extreme, feminist position to have. So I guess I didn't really have a point with that, other than it's just the moral relativism I find a little interesting. And also, since I'm not in the spheres that talk about red, blue, black, this pilling, in my travels online. I don't know what pill I've taken. I'd be curious to learn. It's just not the way I talk or people I know talk about.
Well, me
ideology.
neither. Me neither. So this is why I said so I'm just learning about what it is. So I'll read a little bit of what I Googled and see if this helps us understand the red and blue pill understanding. It says so Remo says people are what they are. He said I'm not anyone's judge, jury, or executioner. All I want is to be left to my own devices. And that's true. So, and that's why I was going to say about the forcefulness part. It's not necessarily forced as in physically forced, but mentally, physically, aesthetically, medially, it's forced because we see a lot of things like this on the TV. Like at one point in time, these things weren't seen as heavy and prevalent as they are now, and now it seems like that's all we see on TV, from cartoons to soap operas to whatever type of TV publication that you watch, to even the internet or any social media. You see a lot of these things. You see a lot of things that people may call weird, people may call strange, or people may not subscribe to. Now, for me, again, just because I don't subscribe, that doesn't mean that I'm going to beat you up for that. Or when I say beat you up, that I don't mean physically harm. It could be mentally harm or verbally harm. I'm not going to go at you because you have a belief or you feel the way you feel. I mean, it's the same thing with religion. I don't believe in religion. I don't believe in a lot of the things that other people believe in. But a lot of people sometimes will say, "Well, you're crazy." Well, I don't agree with you, or you messed up in the head, or something wrong with you. No, it's not. So I don't disagree with what the brother's saying. I just disagree with how the brother's representing or displaying his message on my channel right now. He has all the right to feel the way he feel, and some of the things that he's saying I might or I might not agree with. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's still about respecting how we communicate with each other, effective communication. So you can agree to disagree. That's all I'm saying. But again, let me read what this red pill, blue pill thing says. So it says the red pill and blue pill are metaphorical terms representing a choice between learning and unsettling or life-changing truth. By taking a red pill or remaining in contented experience or ordinary reality with the blue pill. So I guess the blue pill would be ordinary reality. The pills were used as props in the 1999 film The Matrix. So again, like you spoke on, you know what I'm saying, that they use these pills with The Matrix. So I don't get the now let me see. Maybe let me see if I can go into I want to see if I can really get what because that's not what we really talking about here.
One thing I think it's funny I forgot to mention, initially when The Matrix came out and this red pilling lore kind of spread within, I'd say probably the conspiracy community is where I know it to have taken root early on. I guess at that point the Wachowski sisters were still presenting to the world as male. It's funny how a lot of people that are very very much, let's say, at odds with say parts of the T of the LGBTQ community, their beloved Matrix movie, both of the women that make made that movie are trans.
Huh? You say what?
So you didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
When it first came out, they hadn't come out as trans. No, they're still filmmakers. You can go into their IMDb page. Their names are now Lana and Lisa and Lana. I think they're both L names. Wachowski. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yep, they came out as trans after The Matrix. Which, by the way, I also think really should have never made sequels. That was such a great standalone movie, just by itself. We didn't need.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, a lot of those sequels were. Yeah, they was kind of bust.
To franchise it.
Yeah, they was kind of bust. So I think I have a overall. So red pill on the internet, particularly in social contexts, refers to a metaphor signifying the act of becoming aware of a supposed hidden truth or conspiracy often associated with radical shift in perspective, typically used in online communities to describe someone who has adopted a new, often controversial viewpoint, usually with a strong anti-establishment of conspiratorial undertone, drawing from the Matrix film. Of course, everything goes back to the Matrix, where the protagonist chooses to take a red pill to see reality as it truly is. So the brother says, so the red pill for him is men's rights. So see the reality as it truly is. So, and then it says taking the red pill means embracing this new understanding, while the blue pill refers to someone who remains ignorant to the real truth. It's a key points of red pill. Origin, the term, okay, well, we already know it comes from the movie. So, political and social uses. Online red pill is often used to describe someone who has adopted a politically conservative or far right ideology, believing that they have uncovered hidden truths about society, like widespread political corruption or feminist agendas. Criticisms, due to its association with extremist views and misinformation, red pill is often considered a harmful term, particularly when used in context of misogynistic or white supremacist online communities. So, did that help you with your view on what red pill means as far as the internet, as far as as a social value on the internet or in the social world with people? Brother Franklin, did that help you out there? Okay. And then we have what is called the blue pill. So the blue pill is an online social context. A blue pill refers to a metaphorical choice to remain ignorant or complacent about a potentially uncomfortable truth, often used to describe someone who chooses to avoid confronting challenges, information, or perspectives. Essentially, taking the blue pill to stay comfortable, state of blissful ignorance is depicted in the movie. Okay, The Matrix. The key points that go back to The Matrix. Okay, so political and social commentary. Taking the blue pill is often used to criticize individuals who passively accept mainstream narratives without questioning them, particularly in online discussions related to politics, social issues, or conspiracy theories. Contrast with the red pill. The red pill represents the opposite choice, signifying actively seeking out potentially unsettling information and challenging established beliefs. Example of usage. He's so blue pill that he often doesn't even consider, or using it in a sentence, however you want to do it. He's so blue pill that he often doesn't consider the possibility that the news might be biased. If you want to understand the real issues, you need to take a red pill instead of taking a blue pill. The concept of a red pill and blue pill has since been widely used.
I'm sorry.
The concept of a red pill, of red and blue pill, has since been widely used as political metaphors in the United States, especially among online cultures, where taking a red pill or being blue pill means becoming aware of purported politics, bias inherent in society, including the mainstream media, and supposedly thereby. So I would have to disagree that I'm a blue pill guy.
Ideology.
I would have to disagree that I'm a blue pill guy, but I wouldn't necessarily say I'm a red pill guy.
You can disagree all night long, but I see you.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, just like you said what you said, brother, which what you eat, what I'm saying, what you eat don't make me shit, and what you drink don't make me piss. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I'm still educated whether or not you like me or not.
Yeah, I mean, I give less than two hells whether you're educated or not. I mean, that's good. Because what I'm saying, bro, I'm happy for you that you're educated, and we understand that you're educated.
That's good, but your point was you about to try to dispower me.
You say I'm trying to who you, brother?
I'm saying, what was your next point without me?
What do you mean? What are your next point without you, brother? I didn't even mention you, brother.
No. You leading up to it. So, what was you?
All I said was, brother, I don't think I'm a blue pill. That's all I said. Like you stated, I was a blue pill, and I said, well, I don't think I'm a blue pill. I said, and again, right, and you disagreed, and I said, well, it's cool for you to disagree. Like I said, what you eat don't make me shit, and what you drink don't make me piss. And then you went off onto your rant, brother, like you've been doing.
It's 1 billion people.
Yeah, that's so big.
Can I say this? No.
Go ahead, bro.
1 billion people on this earth. So, bro, you really think what you about to say to me is gonna change my mind?
There's
I
one
don't
thing you don't
care.
understand.
You
Can I
don't
finish?
understand.
Can I finish? Can I finish? That's feminine.
That's
Can
sorry.
I
I'm sorry.
finish?
I'm sorry for being
No,
feminine.
you ain't gotta be sorry, but I caught you. That's
Because you've been
feminine.
feminine the whole night, brother.
No, I wasn't. I was trying to say something. You
Nah,
cut
you've been
me
feminine
off.
the whole night.
You cut me off. I caught you, brother.
It's my
No,
show.
I
brother.
know, but you cut
So
me off.
it's my show, brother. So I have the right to
It's your
talk
show,
and
and that's what
engage
you gonna do.
and say
That's
what I
it.
want to
You
engage in
know.
conversation. Good night. Good night. So, Brother Franklin, what do you think? Do you think this brother a little hostile, man? What's going on? I think
Yeah,
I think
he
he's a
was
little
having an argument with himself there.
yeah, something wrong with that brother. I think something wrong with that brother. So Remo says, there you go again with that Trump shit. To him, you still
I don't want to say anything mean. I mean, just whatever current mood right now was a little. But other nights, I don't want to say anything ill of the gentleman. The only thing I added initially is I've never had heard the red and blue pilling be referred to in terms of gender politics. So it was just a first for me to hear. Like,
and Remo doesn't have a daughter.
Like feminism or lack thereof. I don't have a horse in this race, so I'm just kind of here for the ride. Peppering in what I do know about that topic, and I looked up while you were also giving some definitions. Urban Dictionary is a pretty good resource for things, that like this that aren't dictionary terms, at least not yet. Like
okay,
like for example, black pilling is like sort of like a being taken down, and to be black pilled is to be just kind of throwing your hands up and have given up in a lack of hope for the trajectory that things are going. It's not putting your head in the sands, from what I can tell from like the most basic definitions. Blue pilling, trying to remain ignorant of the ills of the world. Black pilled is not being ignorant of them, but also kind of submitting to the fact that there's probably little we can do to change them, at least at least in.
I'm back. Oh wow, that's cute.
Well, you been back, brother. So you ain't paying attention.
No,
so
you dropped me down, brother. Tell the truth.
I took you down. Yeah, I know. What you mean? Tell the truth. Everyone.
I meant my point.
Again, brother. I'm not trying to talk over you, brother. I will give you your time. My goodness, here we go again, brother. I will give you your time. But now who's being feminine, brother? See, now I'm
calling it out. You don't want it. So drop me down.
Oh my! You know what? I'm not. I'm just gonna put you. I'm just gonna mute you, brother. I ain't gonna drop you down because I can sit up here and say, you know what I'm saying, all type of things, man. I can right now. I can sit up and say, because you said that I was being feminine. I could say you sitting up here being feminine, brother. I'm trying to. I have a discussion, brother. Like I don't mind you talking and feeling the way you feel. That the way you feeling the way you feel, you can feel that way.
You ain't got
Again, ain't nobody lecturing. See now again, brother. I'm talking and you're interrupting. Now you're demonstrating female traits, brother. You're demonstrating. Well, if you're done, brother, listen. Let me tell you something, brother. If you're done, just log off so I won't have to drop you down. That's all you have to do, brother. Please. That's all, brother. If I can't talk, and I said I will respect you and let you talk and get your point out, brother, just let me say what I'm gonna say. You can say whatever you want to say. This is an open platform. I don't drop you down and kick you out. I drop you down to bring it down, and then I bring you back in. So again, like I was saying, brother. So shout out to Miss Kimber in the chat, man. Shout out to Miss Kimber in the chat. She says, I love how you can bring so many different points of views on the platform. Hey, big ups to Unwrap, man. That's hey, Unwrap. Big ups to you, brother. Appreciate you for joining the stream. Again, I try to bring different points of views and get different, ideas and philosophies up here because again, we all don't think the same. Now, all the things that you're putting in the chat, brother, some of those things are very disrespectful because, again, we have ones that's again, there's a way to get your message out and to display what you want to display without being disrespectful, brother. I understand you have a disdain or unlike for a certain individual or a certain thing, and we all do. But again, you can say that and you can display that and represent yourself in that way without being disrespectful. There's a way to say, look, I'm not with this movement that with the transgender movement. I'm not with the community movement. I'm not with the LGBT. Now, this is not me saying that I'm against this. This is what I'm saying. I'm just speaking from a general general standpoint. You know, anyone can say that they're against anything, just like a person can say they're against heterosexual, just like a person can say they're against pedophile and murderers and rapists and criminalistic activity and anything. Listen, I don't disagree with how you think, brother, and I can give less than two hells on whether you're educated or not. Just because you're an educated individual doesn't mean everything or what you say or what's coming out your mouth or your viewpoints are right and correct and exact. That's a false claim, because you have came up here and made plenty of false claims. You have slandered my name by saying that I'm biased, which I'm not. So just because you're educated means less than, again, like I stated, brother, what you eat don't make me shit and what you drink don't make me piss, and vice versa, as you stated. So I'm just regurgitating what you said to me. Am I mad? Am I upset? Am I distraught? Am I acting female? Am I interrupting? Am I not letting brothers get their point out? No, I let Franklin get his point out. I let you get your point out, and anybody else that want to come up here and join the platform. And I encourage, matter of fact, I encourage and employ anybody that want to come up on my platform and speak about anything that's being said. I always offer anybody to come up here, brother, because I play devil's advocate. That's my right to be a devil's advocate. That's my right to say, well, I can agree with this and I can agree with that. Let me take something from here and let me take something from there and let me see how it works out. Now, if it just happens to knock me upside my motherfucking head and it don't work out, well, let me go back to the drawing board. Now, what I will say is what I agree with you with. If something is exact and if something is a fact, just like you use that analogy, nigga, we in war and I tell you to duck and you decide to keep your damn head up, your head blown off. I agree with that. Like, goddamn it don't take experience to learn every damn thing. That's something that I do disagree with. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, man, the combativeness, brother, just like we got to be a little bit more peace, man. This is a place of peace. This is supposed to be a place where people can come to be able to agree to disagree, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, brother. Hey, you know, we don't have to be so malicious with the intent of the information that we bringing and putting forth to the people, man. You know what I'm saying? I see. And then the brother said, this is why I stopped going to church. Slick mouth people. I ain't shit slick mouth about nothing that I said. I believe that everyone that's watching this chat, and listen, and there are different communities out here, man. There's so many different communities, man. You got your red pills, your blue pills, your black pills, your conscious, your this, your that communities on the internet, on social media, and in real life. A lot of these things that you see on these social media, these things are correlations of real life. These are what people are actually thinking in real life. These are people. This is how people are actually living their fucking lives. People get on this internet, bro, and try to live their life by this red pill, blue pill, and black pill shit that you saying. I just wanted to have a discussion on it and say what I agree and what I disagree on. And I have to be biased. I got to be feminine. I got to be acting like a lady. Now I'm full of it, you know what I'm saying, and all this stuff. And then when I ask how, I can't get a response on how. So again, if I can't get a response on how, I mean, I just rather you choose not to put, you know, send the vulgarity in my chat or put the vulgarity on my platform. Because again, and if I'm asking respectfully, brother, for peace and for you to be peace. And if you done, brother, just again, get off the publication and don't come back. That's all I'm saying, bro, because this ain't, we not in combat. I'm not at war with you. I'm not at battle with you, brother. This is information that we sending out to the people. And again, I don't want the people not to hear your ideologies, your philosophies, and how you think, because there are a lot of people that think like you. You know what I'm saying? And am I to tell those people that they're wrong? No. Again, that's why I don't get into this religious shit. That's why I choose the stance that I choose on religion. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you can mix them pills up and come up with another color that ain't nobody heard of, that's me. I'm neither red or blue. Matter of fact, I think red and blue, what red and blue make purple, don't you? Don't it? Yeah, you goddamn it, I'm a dark purple pill. That's what I am. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna start a new frenzy and a new craze on the internet, man. I am considered the dark purple pill. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit of both, man. I'm a mixture of both. So let me ask you this question, man, and not to, you know, excite or to make you mad or upset you, brother. So when a brother asked the question about women being educated, so do you think a woman shouldn't be educated? Do you think all people should be educated, or do you think just males should be educated? The black pill, the brother stated that the black pill, I don't know what the black pill is, and I haven't heard of that in the community. I have heard of the red and the blue, but the brother said that the black pill, I believe he stated that it was like pimping, or I guess it would be the gray area. I don't necessarily want to say purple.
In terms of black pill as relates to the kind of standard definitions that you had gone over, red and blue, as far as being awake to the true nature of things. Black pilling would be to a sense of hopelessness about, I know how real things are, how ugly the world actually is, but F it, there's, I'm not going to
let me take advantage and get what I can get. Yeah, I got you. And I can understand that. Now society. So now if we want to put, so again, just like we have different races and different ethnicities, and I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Think about Star Wars.
You say tell you about Star Wars?
I said think about Star Wars.
Okay, Star Wars. I like Star Wars.
I do too. My mom, she was a Star Trek fan, right?
Yeah.
And I hate to do this to you. I'm what you would call a gray Jedi.
A gray Jedi.
Look it up.
I know what it. I'm a Star Wars.
I know you start great. You can talk a lot, but I'm a gray Jedi. You knew that when you met me.
Why you hollering, brother? I'm not hollering at you, brother.
I'm just making sure the mic can get me. Why are you so sensitive, brother?
You hollering, brother? Because I got headphones.
I got female students. They do the same thing. I'm cold. I'm hot. Why you hollering? Why are you so sensitive?
I'm not sensitive, brother. You hollering. Because I'm on a system. Listen,
hey,
let
Frank, me. Gray Jedi, because I'm not gonna argue with him. So I'm done with that.
I don't know what hello.
Gray Jedi. So I'm on a system. So I wasn't saying that you hollering like that, but when I said you hollering, I'm on a system. So I have a mic and the headphones and things like that. Brother, let me finish, brother. So I have a mic in the system, so I'm adjusting volume. So when I said you were hollering, yes, in your mic you were a little bit too loud for me to pick you up. That's all I was saying, brother. So just trying to tone it down. That's all I'm saying, brother. There's no need for the hostility. Again. So we have another brother on the panel, man. Unwrap. What's going on, Unwrap? How you feel, brother?
And salute to you, man. I'm just I popped in and I'm intrigued by things that are being said right now. So I'm just gonna sit back for a minute and get abreast of the situation. And I appreciate what you're doing. I have a men's mental health show that I do on Sundays. So this is very intriguing. And I'm just gonna sit back, take it in for a minute and
most definitely feel free, to interject. Yes, sir. So Miss Kimber says, I think about black pill like a void. She says like Miyamoto Musashi.
She was a favorite anime of mine. Good job.
Yeah. So she says she think of it about a void. Now, like you said, yeah. So like you said, Brother Franklin, when you equate the black pill with hopelessness, that's a great analogy because I'm not saying that I'm talking bad about pimps or anybody of that nature who wants to take advantage of that type of understanding of a worldview. So I wouldn't necessarily put that in a gray area. So he come back and stated that he's a Jedi. He said at first a black pill. I wouldn't put him in the pimp category as of the black pill. I'm saying I wouldn't put you there, Fox Guy. As far as
I said gray Jedi, you just didn't.
I said you said gray Jedi, but at first you said black pill when I asked about what was a red blue.
Boy, that's why I was giving you credit, sir.
Yeah. So I wouldn't put you in that black pill. So, and that was a great analogy by Brother Franklin because I would say that if that's what a black pill truly is, even though that's not a thing on the internet, well, it might be. But if it was, I'm pretty sure that's probably what it would be. It would be hopelessness. It would be the ones that's taking advantages of situations and doing things like that and pushing that bad narrative and bad propaganda out here to the people. But again, like I stated, man, I think, there's nothing wrong with a woman learning. There's nothing wrong with educating people. I mean, because we all need each other in order for us to advance. Like if I was a red, just for instance, let's just say I'm a red pill guy. And I'm all about being a high value man. I'm all about coming home and working and taking care of what I need to take care of. And my woman should be at home cooking, cleaning, taking care of the kids. That don't mean I don't want her educated. That don't mean I don't want her informed about what's going on. That don't mean I don't want her socially and politically involved in the community works and what's going on with me and my children. Now, you can say that, but even with inside of that, because it was stated that I was biased. That's not a bias. That's me building a foundation and a structure for my family. You know what I'm saying? For me to be biased, and for me, well, I'm not going to say the word bias, but for me to be involved and concerned about what a woman wants, or what a woman that I'm part of, or a woman that's part of my life wants, yes, there is emotion. There is biasness. There is the phrase happy life, happy wife, or however you want to, or happy spouse, however you want to put these terms. And now, will I say some of these terms have negated to our community and our household more prevalently than any other? Yeah, because I think we deal with a lot of the bullshit that go on. We instead, when I say deal with it, when we hear these things, like like the P Diddy's, the Jay-Z's, and all this shit that be on the internet, we really involve ourselves in this shit. We really go to bat for people that don't necessarily have nothing to do with what the hell we got going on. I get up to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Which again, I get up to go to work for my family, for my kids. I want to supply something, and bring something better for my kids and for the lady that I'm with. You know what I'm saying? Like me getting on the internet and looking up, what P Diddy did, what Jay-Z did, what Meek Mill or any other, that shit don't concern me. Getting up on the internet, looking up Unreal Podcast or Fox Die, or you, Franklin. Now, could you inspire and motivate me to maybe have a different change of mind frame? Yeah, but am I going to take everything that you guys do and say, well, look, let me incorporate those things in my life? No, because those things might not be for me. That's the thing. We have to figure out what's for us. We do so much red pill, blue pill, black pill, purple pill, or whatever the hell, and make up shit in our minds. And then we come in this type of social space, and then we combat and go at each other when there's no need for that. You know, again, I created this space for us to be able to have open opinions and open philosophies and ideologies, and to agree to disagree. That's all this is about. That's all. Like the young lady in the chat said, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, for me, man, again, man, I'm not biased for a woman. I just think women have rights. Women should have rights. Any human, see, and that's where it gets construed, because now we're breaking it down to woman and male. They all part of a species, man. A woman is a human just like a man is a human. There's no way in hell that you can say they can't have rights. I know it might have been like this at one point.
Jump in real quick.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to say, I don't know why. I don't know why I threw in that education example. All kinds of weird things brain. I guess I was just thinking of an extreme, example. I didn't mean to really even apply to anything that's happening within the borders of this country. I think the perspective that I feel I'm coming from that is a little bit different, possibly from yourself or other panelists, is I guess being politically left and being more on the kind of progressive ideologies in a number of things. It would kind of hold that it sort of dispenses with typical gender roles, and so as far as to say that men should be just as involved with cooking or cleaning or child rearing. Of course you're going to be involved in your children's life. That a woman has certain duties. Now, there's also nothing wrong with that. There are plenty of women that, if being a housewife is, if they, if that's what works for their family, great. I don't ever want to be thought of as saying that that's wrong, that the traditional nuclear family is wrong. It's not at all. But we've just moved into an era, a more enlightened era, where the dynamics between parents and their roles within the family can and often I'd say give a test drive to sharing everything. Both parents are working, both parents are going to soccer practice, both parents are tucking into bed. It's relationships, let's face it, they're the romance is there for a year or two if you're lucky, and then you have a partnership. You have a friend and a partner in life, and you bump uglies, occasionally. So it really is about that mutual respect and partnership.
And I would agree. So he says men have become too complacent, in my opinion. In certain instances, I would agree with everything that you just said there, brother. I do believe men have become over time too complacent with their situations, and a lot of times, this is why households are ran the way they're ran. But again, but what about the ones that are not like you, or what about the ones that don't think like you? Again, okay, lazy. Yeah, I get that, but again, brother, I still you're being disrespectful in the chat, brother. So again, so what about the brothers that don't think like you? What about those guys? That's still in the household, in the family, that's raising that they constructive, but they still don't have your view. So you saying no leaders, but okay, we don't have no leaders, but would you advise us to listen and for you to lead us? That's what I'm saying. So you saying we don't have no leaders. So would you want to be our leader? Do you think people will follow you with the stuff that you displaying tonight? I don't think so. I'm just saying, brother. So master, so brother Fox. So you saying we need leaders? So I mean, would you be that person to lead?
I have a moment.
Good, brother. I
Yeah,
just asked
you want to silence me, but you want me to talk like you.
you're not silenced, brother.
I don't think I should talk because I'm not going to talk like you. It's your show, right?
No, but again, yeah. So when I said it was my show, brother, that means when I speak,
that means I'm not going to talk like a female.
Here we go, brother.
Yeah, we ain't gonna go nowhere. I'm gonna go back silence because I'm not gonna talk like you. Run your show, bro.
Okay, again, brother. I don't understand the hostility. I don't get the hostility, and I really think it's a lack of something there. Brother, you stated that you were educated. This is not showing or displaying your education, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I know you don't. I know you don't, but it just doesn't. It just doesn't, brother. So like the chat said, if you can't listen to another person speak their truth, like you so-called doing, then maybe you need to step away, good brother. Like what somebody in the chat said, and of course you don't care what the chat is saying, but again, but again, brother, I'm just telling you, brother. So I'm trying to ask your opinion and get.
I don't want to hear my opinion. Move on to the next panel,
bro. A person's education does not dictate their behavior.
Speak on.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. He's trying to check me.
No, I don't think he's trying to check you. I think first of all, I'm just barely getting privy to this conversation, so I don't know what it stemmed from, where it began. But you know, the truth of the matter is that everybody has their perception. It's the right side, the left side, and right dead in the center is the absolute truth.
I muted myself.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, if you mute yourself, you mute yourself. But that within itself is a form of.
I don't care about that part. If I mute myself,
obviously, I'm not here to argue with you. I don't know you. I'm not here to argue with anybody. I'm not here to argue, sir.
Hey, please be respectful, brother. Let the brother get his point out, man. Please,
I'm
brother,
not here
be
to
respectful
argue with anyone, sir. I just walked into this conversation. You know what I'm saying, so to speak. So I'm just listening. And just hearing. And when he said something about education, and you're waving your hand, but all I said was that education does not dictate a person's behavior. So however your education level may be, that doesn't mean jack shit to the way you're behaving.
Facts.
You're checking me.
No one's
checking. I'm just telling you something.
You old niggas gotta cut it out.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
How old are you, sir?
Don't worry about it. You just said
you don't know how old I am.
It's okay. Look me up.
You don't. I don't need to.
You don't. You're right. Because you said something was egregious.
What you're displaying to me.
No, what you're displaying is ignorance.
Angry, stressful man.
Yeah, that's what he's displaying, brother. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
He's angry at whatever he's angry about, and he's spewing that to everybody else. But I mean, that's his prerogative. Good for him.
That's all I was. That's all I said. That's all I was telling him.
Like for him to say that's what's wrong with you old dudes. Like, what are you, 19 or something? Like, come on now, you're a grown man.
Supposedly.
Behave like.
Hey, I'm 23 and everyone knows it.
Yeah.
I didn't come on here to like start anything. All I said was that is education.
So let me fill you in. So I came on the show not knowing what to talk about. So privy to the show, I had a conversation about this red pill and blue pill thing that's on the internet. So I'm like, okay, well, let's talk about that. So he stated about a young lady that we both knew, and she stated that due the networking that I introduced him to her. Introduced her to him. She said she hadn't met an intelligent man until then. I took offense to that because it's like, what do you mean you haven't met an intelligent man? So I said, well, that's her fault. that she hasn't met an intelligent man until I introduce y'all. Because
what is her gauge of intelligence, though?
she's a very intelligent individual. This is what
is her gauge? What is she gauging intelligence by?
See, I see that I don't know. That I don't know. So what she's gauging intelligence by, I don't know. So that's what drew me into the red pill, blue pill. And then because I have a daughter, he said, well, you're biased and you're for women. And that's not true. I'm not biasing for women because I have a daughter. Now, will I advocate for my daughter? Yes, the hell I will. Just like I'm going to advocate for my sons. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because they're my children. So as I stated, he had a child and he said, well, you're talking semantics and rhetoric. I have a male child. Okay, well, brother, you have a male child. But when I say a child, that means you just have a offspring, someone you procreated with somebody and you made a baby. That's basically what I meant by child. I wasn't knocking him from having a male or female child, but he says I'm biased because I have a daughter and he thinks that, well, I'm a blue pill individual, as I read and stated, because I read off what blue pill was and red pill. So I guess I like to live in a complacent reality where I know the truth, but I don't want to question the truth, or I don't want to do anything about the truth.
Are we talking left wing and right wing type shit, as in red and blue? Like,
yeah, basically,
and Republican type shit. Oh, okay.
Well, not Democrat, Republican, but as far as the red pill. So again, because I've been on the internet lately. So the red pill is supposedly a high value man. He's all about the man. Women should be butt naked and bare. Well, I might be misquoting, but a woman should be butt naked, barefoot in the kitchen. Don't have no right to shut up, speak when spoken to. That's it. And I guess a blue pill man would be, well, no, this is my woman. She can say what she want to say. She has a right. She can do this, but I guess they saying that it's just letting them do whatever they want to do. No, because again, if you're a leader and if you're the man. So I give an example.
I get it now. I get it now.
Yeah. So like a young lady went out to a club and she got into it, right? She got into it with a guy at the club. She called her guy. Her guy told her that he told her, well, look, you shouldn't have these set of friends, or you should have been hanging out with these set of friends. And if you wanted to hang out with these set of friends, you should have went to brunch. So she stuck away from him and went to the club and got into it with a man and almost got into a physical altercation, and then called her boyfriend and wanted him to crash out. He broke up with her because he I told you not to get into that type of situation. Why would you go? And I'm not even with you. Why are you arguing with a grown man who can pick you up off your feet and do just whatever to you? And now you're calling me and you're expecting me to come crash out for you? That's not how life works. And that's what our people get into. That's what I try to stop. That's what I don't want. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a red, blue, purple, black, any color fucking pill issue. That's just an issue. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So then Brother Franklin asks, well, he asked both of us, do we think women should be educated? I said, of course. And again, if you're raising my kids, why wouldn't I want this woman educated if I'm not there 24/7 to do the job?
Again, silly example. I don't know why I brought it up, but maybe just.
But no, that was a great example because you felt that energy. And again, I'm not. Listen, if ones think that women or men are not taking accountability, and men are not being responsible, and men are not stepping up to be leaders in the community or in social network areas or in whatever type of area, I can say yes, that's the truth. But again, arguing with amongst each other is not coming to a solution. If I'm asking a question and I'm asking for sources of reference to help me along the way, well, if you think I'm this way, well, why do you think I'm this way? And what can I do to move forward to get past me thinking like how I'm thinking, if I'm so-called thinking wrong, if that makes any sense? Not saying that I'm going to accept it, but I still want to know, because guess what? That experience, it might help me. It just might bring a different or a broader perspective to whatever pill I'm taking. It's my choice.
Right.
Just like your sexual preference. Listen, do I subscribe? Again, man, bro, I come on my podcast. Listen, I don't subscribe to a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't subscribe. But will I support? Will I encourage? Will I help? Yes, because I'm a human. So that's what we're supposed to do in order to help and move forward and get past our obstacles and circumstances that we may have. We have to help each other. I don't give a hell what your sexual preference is. I don't give a hell what your religious preference is. I don't care what your diet preference is. All I know is that you need help. So if you need help and I can help you, I'm going to extend my cable toe as far as I can extend it, and I'm going to help. I'm not going to be biased because you like men. I'm not going to be biased because you eat pork and I don't. I'm not going to be biased because I got a penis and you have a vagina between you. That makes no sense. I'm not going to be biased because you're educated and because you have a PhD or a masterate or a doctor's degree or or regular bachelor's or an associate, and versus a person that's had an 8th grade education or a 3rd grade education or a high school diploma. It makes no sense.
What I find interesting sometimes, not here, not among anybody I've met here, but when talking about like sexuality, sometimes it's as if people seem like, if I describe my experiences as if I'm trying to recruit them, like, and I just, I'm not here to recruit anybody or ask them to be something they're not, just as much as I would expect the same that someone try to not tell me to be something I'm not. So it's that's just a weird dynamic that I run into sometimes, in some spaces.
Boogie, you got Boogie on the panel. What's going on, Boogie?
What's happening, baby? You like my shit up there? That's that new
Yeah,
joint.
yeah, I see. So what you think about the conversation, man? What you got to add to the conversation, man?
I kind of came in late on it, so I can't really speak on nothing I don't know fully. So that's
okay. So with the topic, red pill, blue pill. Do you know anything about red pill, blue pill on the internet? As far as
hell no.
Oh, okay. So you don't know nothing about. Well, yes, you do. Kevin Samuels.
I know about red pill, blue pill when it deals with my nigga Morpheus.
That's where it started.
That's it. Only thing I know had them pills was my nigga Larry Fishburne.
So that's where it actually comes from. So that's where,
Larry,
yeah. So that's where it comes from. But they take those pills and they apply a social ideology, a philosophy to it. So again, red pill is more of a I guess you could say it's a man's man, and a blue pill would be more of a guy that I don't want to necessarily say caters to his woman, but advocates for his woman, who's there for his woman, and thinks that that a woman, not necessarily his woman, should have certain rights and alienations. And I agree with that. I also agree with some red pill aspects as well. You should be a leader, you should be a man. But this 2024, man, do you really want your woman butt naked in the kitchen frying up bacon? You know what I'm saying? We gotta.
It depends on who in the kitchen though. Like if it's just me in the kitchen, hell yeah, I want in that butt naked.
You know what? And I can rock with that. Now, if it's just her in the kitchen, like, don't you want her doing something else besides butt naked, barefoot, pregnant in the kitchen? Don't you want her to?
Depends on what day of the week it is. That's what I'm saying. Like if it's the weekend, of course she gonna be butt naked cooking. But if it's the weekday, she gonna be at work or something, getting some of that chicken.
That's what I'm saying. So during the week she's making the chicken, and on the weekend she at home.
She getting chicken, but I'm getting the steak. That's all I'm saying. I'm bringing home like the steak and the lobster. She just bring home this chicken. That's it. That's all I feel. So I feel like a female could bring in 1/3, guy bring in 2/3.
I like that. So would you consider yourself a feminist? If you allowed your woman to bring in?
I just like bitches that's feminine.
The B word, man. Please use the B word.
Because there's too many masculine females out there nowadays. So I was just like, I like females that's feminine. If any of those still exist.
Oh yeah, I believe feminine women still exist. So but
mean a lot of tough females now, with daddy issues. They be out here crazy.
Okay, so that goes to the point of what the brother was saying. He was saying that there's no leaders out here. So I guess if I was but I guess if we were more red pill individuals, I guess we would be better leaders if we were red pill. I don't know. I'm saying
everybody on this panel that I know personally on this panel is a leader to me in their own right. So that's what I'm saying. I guess it goes by case. Like every leader ain't gonna be on a global scale, but Mr. Michael Tyler is a leader in his own right at what he does and his life he leads. Same way with you and me too as well. So it's like, what leaders are you looking for? Because I see leaders every day with my circle.
Facts.
I think leadership qualities are in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, well that too. Yeah, exactly.
one person's idea of a leadership quality could be
Might differ from somebody else's. Yeah.
Right. I think we do live in a society that does have a patriarchal kind of power structure in general. It's still lingering. It's still kicking. It's not going without a fight. But when you get, when you have this alpha mentality where leaders are let's say men who take power by force or take power at the end of a gun or stuff of that nature, that may work for smaller groups, but then when you get to national scale, up in the geopolitics, then it's in everyone's best interest that everyone play nice. So it's weird how that, I think, dynamic changes depending on how zoomed in we are.
Yeah, good analysis. So let me ask you a question. Unwrap. So brother, you said you do men's health awareness.
Mental health. Yeah,
mental health awareness. So okay, so within this conversation, within this realm of justice, we're gonna keep it here. I'm not gonna and not specifically or generally pulling out nobody, but just from this conversation here, you said you do men's mental health awareness. What would be your assessment of this of us, not of this but of us having this conversation about red pill, blue pill, gray areas and things of that nature? Would you consider this to be some type of mental disadvantage or
no, not at all. Not at all. This is actually what men need. They need a space to feel comfortable enough to have these opinions and different or indifferent, whatever, and be able to speak freely and hopefully find a resolution or hopefully find something common, because a lot of times we don't have, as men, we don't have those spaces to communicate with each other. And we were taught not to communicate as well. And I was on a podcast this morning, this afternoon. It was a grieving podcast about grieving and all the different things that come with grief. I was being interviewed, and I got into a point in the conversation where I teared up. It was something really, really powerful. It was about my brother's death, my mother's death, and then a kid here in the city that literally died in my arms. And I started to cry, and I stopped myself, and I was like, God damn it! I got upset, and then I immediately said out loud, I go, you see, that's what we were fucking taught. And then the guy was like, oh no, you're safe here. And I was like, no, bro. I was talking to myself. I have to tell myself, I have to remind myself that it's okay. I have to remind myself that the feelings that I have are valid. You know what I'm saying? And that I was reminding myself that this is a taught behavior. To stuff things, not talk about things, not really have any real true feelings or emotions about things. And that's why we get into these types of conflicts of interest, conflicts in conversation, and things get misconstrued. You know what I'm saying? Things get taken out of context. And that's when we got to sit back and really take a breath and utilize critical thinking. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to disagree. It's okay to have your opinion. It's okay. I don't like my man's opinion, your opinion, dude here, everybody's opinion doesn't affect my fucking life.
Right.
I understand me. I understand my family. I understand how I treat and behave with people. I foster relationships. I foster great relationships with people that I choose to be my friends. I'm a protector of my energy. I'm in charge of me. I am in charge of me. And listen, I will protect my energy at all costs, even if that is to sit back, listen, be patient, show some grace, show some empathy, show all of these things that I wasn't taught to do. You know what I'm saying? But does that mean I'm soft? Hell, motherfucker, no, it ain't. It don't mean I'm soft. I'm sitting here right now. I'm in Chicago. You see what I'm saying? Does that mean I'm some kind of whatever in the fuck? No, I don't mean none of that. I don't mean none of that.
Hey man, we in Chicago too, man. We got to get up, man.
No, you know what I'm saying? I'll tell you what it does mean. It means
I'm
that when
like, that's aggression. I'm like, what's wrong?
No, bro. I'm talking. I'm not being aggressive.
I don't talk though. I was confused.
Good.
Brother, you cutting them off, brother. Let him finish.
But my thing is like if I find myself in a confrontational situation face to face with another man, I look at the situation, and I said this earlier today. I'm in a place right now. It's like I'll look at that person and I'll say to myself, not him, because I know how far I'm willing to go. I don't know if he's willing to go that damn far, and is it worth it for me? I got things. I got people. I have children. I have a wife. I have a home. I have things. I have stuff that I value in my life. You know what I'm saying? I value my relationship with my wife. I value and it took me a long time to even get fucking there. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm in charge of me, and I'm in charge of my own behavior, and I'm in charge of my own shit. Not anybody else's. My man's, he could be upset, he could get mad, he can do whatever. That's his opinion. Good for him. Good for him. I live my life. He lives his life. I can agree to disagree with him. I can agree with him. Either way, I'm still gonna live my life. I'm a guardian of my energy. I'm a guardian of mine, not his.
Most definitely. Hey, big ups to Gary in the chat as well. Big ups to Destiny y'all also.
Like I was saying, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you, but good shit though. This is perfect. This is a beautiful thing you're doing, man. Having a space for men to come and talk. So yeah, it does work hand in hand with mental health.
Most definitely. Brother Boogie, man. Let me ask you a question. You have a daughter, because I know you personally. So let me ask you a question. So do you think having a daughter makes you a feminist? Do you think having a daughter makes you biased towards women? Brother Boogie. Where you at? On the call. Okay, I guess he stepped away. Well, for me, I don't think so because I have daughters. I don't know if anyone else on the panel have daughters, but I don't think having a daughter negates you for being biased towards women. So I'm gonna let brother Fox Die speak because he was trying to get in. So brother, you go ahead.
I got nothing. You corrected me 4 times tonight. I'm done. Yeah, good show. I stand on what I said. Read the comments. And y'all just like talking to each other. I'm done.
What do you mean we like talking to each other, brother? We trying to we building. Well, we were building and hashing out issues. Okay, well, good riddance to the disturbance. You know what I'm saying? I love that brother. I respect that brother. I hold that brother in high regard. I hope y'all don't think less of me for saying that. You know what I'm saying? But I do love that brother, man. I do value that brother opinion. And again, like I say, man, we can all respectfully agree to disagree, man. That's all it's about. We building. We trying to understand the different things. So because let me tell you, because what's Franklin truth and Franklin experience in his life might not be my experiences, and it might not be Unwrapped's experiences, or it might not be Boogie's experiences. Gary, most definitely, Gary. I don't like the guy. I love that guy. That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother for real. But sometimes, I don't agree with everything that he says. But I guess he I don't know, man. I don't know what type of trauma. And I don't necessarily want to bring that to the show it's because we are open platform or forum. So I don't want to bring those type of issues to the public unless unless that brother or unless we want to dispel that to the public. You know what I'm saying? And give our issues. But I think it's some deep-rooted problem. It's a deep-rooted problem there. I can say that in my opinion, not a professional opinion, but just as an opinionated individual who talks to numerous of people on a day-to-day basis. I think it's a problem there. Now, what that problem is, I don't know. Now, the brother didn't want to talk and discuss it. I mean, and that's okay too. But when you make certain references towards an individual like myself, and you say I'm biased because I have a daughter, that's egregious. That's what's egregious. You know what I'm saying, Gary? That's egregious. And to denote gamma, sigma, alpha, or beta male to being a pronoun, that's disrespectful to the people who actually, you know what I'm saying, abide by those pronoun rules. Now, do I subscribe to that? No. Do I accept that? No, but will I support? Will I encourage? Or will I help? Yes. I mean, because that's what you want. That's not what I want. Again, like Unwrap said, man, whatever you do is what you do, brother. Listen, we don't care about being educated, man. Look, listen, I know a lot of educated damn fools, you know, and I'm pretty sure a lot of us know a lot of educated fools. You know, we know plenty of people that's educated and don't know a damn thing. We know plenty of people that's educated, and some of the way, and sometimes the way they think could be fucking crazy and off the wall. You know, like one time, for example, I know the brother is he's in the science world. He's a physicist. He's an engineer. He's also a teacher. You know, when I find myself in those type of situations with those type of people, and I listen to the way they talk and interact with each other, they interact just like this. And I thought that for me, being in that realm, not all the way, but just having a foot in the door, because I do consider myself a scholar, but no, I do not have any degrees. But I will say, you know what I'm saying? I believe that I can stand toe to toe with anybody. You know, I mean, man, all I gotta do is, you know, do what you did, read, research, study. You know what I'm saying? Again, you know, so all I'm saying is that, man, look, just be a little bit more respectful, man, and just have a little bit more patience, man. Just because somebody don't agree with you, man, they don't agree with you. You know, they just don't. They don't have to. They don't have to at all. You know, he said blind leading the blind hour. I mean, that's cool too. I could be blind leading the blind. This could be civilian talk. You know what I'm saying? And like you say, man, bro, you know, you always make reference to your father being a Marine. That's military, bro. You haven't been in the military. So I understand he instilled and taught you military ways and things. My father was in the military as well. I have friends that's in the military as well.
I was in the military. That is what
because but you know, people say these things. That's so, like I was saying when you left Unwrap, I was saying that it might be a problem there. You know, I was letting the people know that that's my brother, and I understand that, you know, he's in a place in his life where, you know, maybe he's elevated or maybe he become enlightened more than others. But again, I know a lot of educated fools. That's all I'm saying. You know, so you say statement
enlightenment is that? What kind of enlightenment is that?
Again, and we're talking about mental health, and he's in the chat saying leaders and pink and being derogatory towards ones because because Franklin, yes, because the brother, no, he wasn't talking about you. So the brother on the podcast,
what is that? That doesn't mean anything. I mean,
because
somebody wearing pink or whatever, I don't know, it don't mean anything.
He doesn't agree with the homosexual. I mean, with the LGBTQ agenda.
He has that right.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But to those derogatory terms, like we're being, like we in pink and we went pink, that don't mean shit.
Curious what the agenda is.
Well, not to be listen, Franklin, because I know you're part of that. Not to be disrespectful.
You existing and talking.
Yeah. Okay. Well, when I say agenda, for me, I'm saying, well, when I say agenda, because that's what socially.
I'm not trying to put words in your mouth.
Yeah.
What he's talking about? Do I wear pink? I guess in, you know, today's, you know, whatever PC, you can ask Gary. Like, you know, we're pretty far from PC. You know, when we know we're among friends. But you know, if someone's as worried about what color shirt I might wear, that leads me to believe that, yeah, you may be on something in terms of they're not super comfortable with gay people
with themselves, right? So you're saying I want to grab the pink shirt. I want to grab the pink shirt out the closet and the purple tie, and I have no problem with wearing pink or purple. And I'm not in the community. And I have Gary. Gary didn't came on before. Gary didn't came on the show, and Gary said he says I'm gay. You know what I'm saying? But he says, guess what? When I'm with my gay friends, guess what? We say that's gay as fuck. Excuse my French. You know what I'm saying? So this is not what I'm saying. This someone who's in the community has came on my show and actually said those words out his mouth, because he said, guess what? At the end of the day, regardless of what my sexual preference is, I'm still a man in some kind of, well, I don't want to say in some kind of way, because he's a man, period. This just is me. So, you know, please, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still a man. So I still say men things, and I still think like a man, regardless of what my sexual preference is. So that has no bearings on what a person thinks or how he feels or how he lives his life. That's all I want that brother to understand. You know, we regardless of whether you disagree or not, bro, that don't mean, listen, because I'm gonna tell you something, man, and whether you know this or not, brother Fox, I guarantee you someone in your life that you didn't know might have been a homosexual male or a woman that influenced you in some kind of way, indirectly, subconsciously, whether you know it or not. It's the truth. We all influence each other. I'm not saying what Gary or what Franklin or what Unwrap or what L Boogie, I'm not saying what y'all do is going to make me go do what y'all do. But guess what? When I see brothers moving in a certain space, I don't give a hell about their sexual preference or religion. But when I see brothers or people moving in a certain space and I want to reach that certain space, I'm going to take things from those people and I'm going to use them so I can grow and escalate. That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
Gary's an interesting fellow in a number of ways. Most of them good. I know him quite well, and he's what I call describe as a purist when it comes to words inherently not being dangerous or words not having any inherent danger to them or words aren't inherently offensive. It's the context, to kind of take, and I'm pretty much in agreement with this take up to a point. I don't take it quite as far as he does in terms of it's only the context and the meaning imparted by the person saying a word that matters as far as to how if it is offensive. Certain celebrities, that's probably a whole topic for a different day, and I wouldn't want to put any more words, no pun intended, in his mouth, but that would be an interesting linguistics topic to consider.
So I know you deal with mental health on rap, so I don't want to personally attack the brother, but I personally know the brother. But again, man, I think it's something there, man. It's a more deeply rooted problem.
Seated. It's deeply seated, and I don't know the man either, man.
I know him. That's my brother. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's my brother. I know him, but that's what I'm saying. But I think it's some hurt there that I don't think the brother wants to admit to or that he wants to talk about. So again, I won't get into it like I was saying, but I see it's something there, man. Without me being a clinical psychologist or anything, man, I just think it's something there, man. And it's okay if you don't want to talk about it, but brother, don't come on the show where we build and again, man, you know my mantra for those that don't know my mantra is love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. So that's what I'm about. That's what I employ. That's what I encourage. That's what I try to teach. So I again, I appreciate you for saying that this is you appreciate this space for us to come. That's what this is about. Right. And again, I don't have a problem with his problems or his opinions, but don't violate anyone else for their opinions and their beliefs. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. I agree 100%. I mean, I think a lot of times, man, I just from men in general, learning and understanding trauma is a big thing. It's I'll give you a quick story of myself. Like I quit drinking almost 3 years ago, right? And I was a drinker. I didn't drink to be social. I drank to black the fuck out. I drank to get out of here, And my wife had said, either you quit drinking, and I had literally sat down, just made a drink, and check this out. I used to, it was a big cup, and I used to drink, fill it like a little over half full with Chardonnay, and the rest vodka.
Oh, brother, you had a problem.
Yeah. I had it bad. So as she's standing over me, yelling at me, saying, "You need to quit drinking," blah blah blah. I was like, man, I don't have a problem with drinking. And she said, "You need to go to therapy. You need to go to rehab. And if you don't, this marriage is over." And I got up and I went to the sink and I poured it out. Quitting drinking wasn't the problem. The problem that I had was way more deep seated than the drinking. I don't even think about drinking or anything. What had happened was a week after I quit drinking, I imploded, literally, and got into this really dark space, and damn near, did the unthinkable. And I realized that I was dealing with a lot of shit that I had suppressed and I had not dealt with You know what I mean? From childhood on through adulthood. I started drinking when I was 13. Um, and I've done music. I've been in the music industry for a lot of years, but I also uh, killed my own career doing it from drinking. But drinking wasn't the problem. The problem was me understanding what was going on with me understanding the traumas that I've been through, the things that affected me, deeply seated things that affected me and had me out here angry at the world, angry at everybody, stressed to the absolute maximum. You know what I mean? I was a mess. I'm still a mess. You know what I mean? But I'm a work in progress. I am a construction site that is constantly under construction. You know what I mean? I wake up every day and I understand and know that when I step my foot off that bed, it's up to me to make my day better than yesterday. And I had come up with this this saying, which is you can't kidnap the past, and I mean you can't hold the past hostage while trying to kidnap the future. Can't do it, you know. And you got to let the past be what it is. Confront it, deal with it, and then move forward. You know what I'm saying? I came into the whole I came into the whole mental health thing because of a show that I was doing when I started my YouTube channel. And my grandiose thoughts was the OGs in the music industry and the young kids, and I was going to bridge this gap. You know what I'm saying? Because they call us, you know, the mad rappers and the mad OGs or whatever. Like we're mad.
Yeah.
So that was my grandiose thought. I was going to bring these two, you know, generations, 3-4 generations of hip hop together. And I used to have people come in. I had two buddies of mine that were doing the show remotely with me, and we used to come in a half an hour before the show, kind of talk about it, whatever, go over some technical things just in case they came across, and then do the show. The show was normally about 20 minutes to a half an hour, no more. And what had happened was I was having one of those days, and one of those days was anybody could fucking get it. You know what I'm saying? I felt like when I woke up that morning, I was just off, and I felt like walking, like if wherever I went, wherever I did, if somebody said the wrong thing to me, you picked the right one today. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't give a fuck what the consequences were going to be. So as we're doing all this talking and everything, and they're like, "What's going on? Are you okay?" I'm like, "No, hell no, I'm not okay. And I don't even want to fucking do this show." Blah blah blah. We're going back and forth. So before you know it, the half an hour is up. I still don't want to do the show. They're trying to talk me into it. And I'm like, fuck it. We'll just do the show. It's only a half an hour. Get on the show. We're talking about music. And then everything seeped and came in of what we were talking about beforehand. The show that normally didn't have anybody watching now had a ton of people watching, ton of people in the comments. And we started talking about mental health. And when the show was over, it was 3 hours long. That next morning, I woke up and I said, you know what? I'm not doing this Sunday sit down with the OG shit. I'm calling this the check-in, because everybody needs a place to check in. Everybody needs somebody that they can call. Everybody needs an ear to listen. Everybody needs some advice or something. And I'm already on this journey. I was a baby in this journey, you know, these couple of years ago. And I made it a point to not only educate myself on these issues and on tools to help manage, deal with all the different types of mental health issues, and also still keep it a place where people can come, men can come in and talk. Women are invited too to come in and talk about things that are stressing them out. But it's a no holds barred. It's all about accountability. You can't come in here talking crazy, because you're going to get held accountable for the words that come out of your mouth, and not in a disrespectful way. It's going to be told to you the way it should be told to you, and probably the way that it should have been told to you when you were a child, you know. So it is what it is. But that's how I got to this space. I'm not, and I say it in the beginning of the show, every show, I'm not a psychiatrist. I am not a therapist. What I am is a man on a damn journey. I'm a man who respects people. I respect myself. And if you're thin skinned and dream of bunny rabbits and unicorns or whatever in the hell, go somewhere else. But the likelihood of you needing to hear this show is great. There's a great possibility you need to hear it. We're not here to offend anybody. We're not here to down anybody. We're here to help people and at least give them some tools to help them get in a better space. So I commend you on what you're doing. I love it. I love the fact that that man can come in here and say what he needs to say, and say, no matter how, if everybody on the panel disagrees with him, that's his opinion. He's entitled to that. He can have that all day long. Doesn't mean I agree with it. Doesn't mean or disagree with it. You know, I don't even know him. You know what I mean? And it doesn't. It's not going to flare up any emotional response from me because I don't. It doesn't affect me. I would like if at some point he'd come over, I would invite him over to the check-in because I do it every Sunday at 8:30. Come on over. You can talk, say whatever. You can say whatever you want to say, but you will get checked on things. When I say checked, I don't mean checked like as in I'm trying to test your manhood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want you to be accountable for what you say. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to build and foster great relationships, like I said, and I'm here to, help in any way, shape, or form. Because had I not gotten the help and understood that I needed help, I wouldn't be sitting here living and breathing right now. You know what I'm saying? So these things are important, and it's important for him to talk. It's important for my man's right here above me to talk.
Yeah, hey man, I was gonna come in. I was gonna come in and kind of half joking say, oh, mental health, like I could keep you busy for a couple of years with my stuff, and then you mentioned drinking, and like we really got.
I'm not to cut you off, Franklin. I was going to ask you, did that resonate? Did anything that he said about the drinking, did that resonate with you? Because I know the problem. Yeah. Go ahead.
I got a liver transplant this year, and it was not planned. I very much would be dead. Would have been dead before the summer was even middle of summer, if not for a liver transplant. So I could, I'm sure we could share war stories. Not that I want to dwell on the past.
Right.
Yeah. And big ups to Franklin too, man. The brother, Unwrapped, the brother was in the hospital. You hear me? He was in the hospital. Came on the show while he was in the hospital and opened up to us about, the issues and things that he was having. I also had another young lady. And again, this space is not just for men. Don't get me wrong. I know predominantly that my channel it might seem that we cater to men, but no. I have one of my moderators. She's a woman. She said that she enjoys coming here listening to us because this is a safe place for her. And she told us that she don't like to go out because she can't deal with people. And she told us about some of her trauma. So, that's all I try to do here. I just try to bring a space, even if it's
you don't try, brother. You don't try. You're doing it.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Even if it's a small platform for people to come and feel comfortable and safe to even tell me, because guess what? I don't know what's going on with people. But for Franklin to come in the hospital, come from his hospital bed and tell me that, well, this is what I'm going through, or for her to even say that, well, look, I don't like going outside with people, but I feel comfortable here to at least tell y'all that these are the things that's going on with me. I had people that I don't even know hit me up, find my messenger and say, look, oh, well, you got me into reading books, or you got me into talking to my family and working out the problems that I had with my family when I was younger. I have the proof to show, not that I'm doing, but you know what I'm saying? Right. But so and again, what I tell people, this is therapy for me as well, because I might not go to a psychiatrist. I might not go to a therapist to sit down on a couch. But again, me talking to you guys and seeing what's going on with other people. And also I do tell about what's going on with me. It's my therapy. This is how I release and get out some of the things that I want to get out to the people, as well as trying to help and build and to show people, well, look, this is what's going on in my life, or this is what's going on in their life. Take this from me or take this from them and try to do something different. And if you don't know how, guess what? You can always reach out to me. You can DM me on any platform that I have, whether it's Twitch, whether it's my Facebook, whether it's my Instagram, or whether you come here. You can always come to me. And if you don't know how to guide or go through this journey, guess what? I'm going to help you find someone to help you go through that journey. Or if you just need me to listen to you to start your journey off, I'll do that. So that's what I try to bring, and that's what I try to represent, when I go live and do the show for people. So that's just what I do, man.
I can appreciate it 100%, and that's why I chose to pop in and listen and and check it out. I can appreciate everything you're doing. I can appreciate everybody that's in the chats and here on this panel. It's a good thing. It's a great thing. Keep doing it.
Yeah. Well, and unwrap. Fridays, man. I got me and L Boogie. Well, I don't know where L Boogie at, but on Fridays, shameless plugger. We do a music show on Fridays. So Monday through Thursdays, I do my regular bearded conversation where we just talk general discussion. But on Fridays, bro, tap in. We do same time. We do a show. Where we highlight not only Chicago artists, but I'm doing Chicago artists for now because I'm just starting.
Thing. I on Friday nights I do Unwrap the podcast, which we enter like Tony Baines.
No.
You ever heard of the Drunk Uncles? They used to be a rap group, Drunk Uncles.
Yeah, I have heard of them. Yeah. Now
he used to be part of Drunk. He's still Drunk Uncles, but interviewing him tomorrow. He's a producer known around the city. I've been doing music since I was 16. And I've been signed. I've traveled all over the world doing this thing we call hip hop. And the show that I do on Fridays is it's an interview show. We interview artists from all over the city, all over the United States, Universal. We talk about their journey in hip hop, what it means to them, and all those kind of things. And that's at 8:30. So I don't know what time the show is. And our show is
because I go on
hour and a half. We usually get done at about 11.
I want to see. I still be going. Because I do.
I'll pop in because this Friday we got Tony Baines, and we were doing. Yesterday I went to 606 Chicago. I don't know if you're familiar with Shadow Master and Annihilation. They were doing the longest. They used to. Well, they don't do it at Sub T's anymore as of last week.
I know about Sub T.
Yeah, well, they were running the longest running hip hop open mic night in the world, and they just celebrated the 25-year anniversary, only to get shitted on by the owners of the establishment. So they put the show on the road now. And yesterday I went and supported them in their actions. I'm also working on an album with them. But yeah. Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say.
It's okay,
bad. But I'll pop in after I get done with the show tomorrow. I'll pop in definitely. Maybe I'll have Tony Baines sit down. I'm sure he'll still be here after the show is over. We'll just pop in and see what's cracking.
Okay, so the guy that I'm gonna have on, Demond_Dushan, for all the people, y'all can check him out on all music streaming platforms. So he actually did the theme song for me, and he's also a relative of mine. So he did my theme song. So he's gonna come on. He got some he does music like in Brazil, all over, overseas. He does, that's his audience. He hip hop. He real. I don't want to put him in that genre because he could do everything. But he's more of a message type of MC. You know what I'm saying? It's not just filled with unsubstance. Anything he's put out is going to be substance. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we're going to have him on Friday, interview him, and he's supposed to be dropping some new music. And he's the brother that did my theme song. Last week I had a brother by name of P Notes, a young artist from Chicago. Played a video. We listened to some of his music. Come on, I had great reviews on that. He was a good artist as well. He was a young guy. And contrary to my belief, he shocked me, bro. Unwrap. I got to give it to him. I thought the brother was gonna come up here talking about shooting people, women, but no. But that was the furthest thing from his, you know what I'm saying? And it shocked me. It did. It shocked me. I got shocked. But yeah, so on Fridays, bro, I do a Bearded Studios, Real MCs Talk, and we just go over music. My host, my co-host is actually working on this album right now. So we doing everything in-house. I wish he was still on, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, tune in Friday.
I'm definitely get in tune with you, man. I got multiple shows on my channel. We have on Tuesdays, we do a show called The Trust Tree, where people come in and talk. Maybe you could come through and talk. And my co-host from the show on Friday, she does that show. I just produce it. And it's people, we all have extraordinary lives and have been through things. They just sit on the couch. She asks some questions about life, and then they either respond truthfully or,
And I put my number and info in the back chat because you say you in Chicago. I'm in Chicago.
Yeah. I'm outside.
I'm in Chicago. Yeah, I'm over east in the South Shore area. I'm in Chicago as well, but I put my number in the back chat.
I'm over Evergreen Park, like.
I know what it's at. Yeah, lock me and reach out to me, man, and maybe well, be honest. I'm not doing this for no internet. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this.
I trust me, I get it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just telling you me. I ain't doing this for no internet. This ain't got shit to do with the internet. That mental health thing that you was talking about, because I also started a youth organization. I'm helping building the youth here in Chicago. I'm also right now I'm in a spot where I'm looking for a place for us to be. So I can run the actual organization. But yeah, I
Do you know
didn't
Prince Adams?
no, sir.
He does a lot of community work and everything through hip hop over in Inglewood.
Okay, okay.
And he fashion, music, everything. He's community centers, the whole nine.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to link you in with some people, man.
Yeah, so my co-host, I wish he was still here, but he gone. But he knows Ryan Fest. We big up Ryan Fest
Yeah, I
yesterday.
know Ryan Fest.
Yeah, we big up Ryan Fest yesterday because he's running for the school board. So I actually
Yeah,
know people. So I know brothers personally that
yeah,
Ryan Fest
likewise.
has helped. That he has helped. I'm talking about brothers I can
Oh, my
call
brother. Okay, I
yeah,
got
that
you.
he helped personally. You know what I'm saying? To on his journey. Also Bo Deal, my co-host knows him. So we just
Mhm.
I'm just trying to network and build because I want to help the kids. Not only do I want to help the kids, I want to help their parents. That's my
That's where
mission. That's my goal. You know
that
what I'm saying? Because I can't stress this enough. We always talk about the kids, but guess what? These are our kids. The
right.
kids that we talk about in a lot of these areas and communities, these are our kids that's doing these things. You can't tell me that you finna sit up here and talk about how bad that our youth are. And guess what? You got 4 kids, and 2 of your 4 is the part of the problem. We never want to say those things or admit those things. So yeah, man, I'm trying to do some good things in the city, man. Well, starting out, I'm fresh, so this is something that I want to do. You know what I'm saying? What that I'm doing, and like I say with this podcast, I just started something, man. So I appreciate you, man, for showing me love, coming on,
No
big up
worries.
in me. Yeah. So
I just text
also
you. I already got you locked in. I just text you right now.
just text me. Let me see. Yep, it just came through. I got you, brother. I'm locking you in as well. Yo, it's the head detective, most definitely.
Not head
Oh,
detector. Don't say that. Heat detector.
heat detector. I'm sorry, heat detector. I'm sorry,
Ah,
say heat detector.
said
Hey
head.
man, and hey man, big ups to FX and Quaalude too, man. They made me a moderator over there on the FX and Q in the morning, man. I rock with them boys in the morning, man. I appreciate what they doing over there, man. So I just be trying to reach out, network,
Yeah,
build
that's
my brand, and also just try to find like-minded individuals. I'm about peace, man. I try to be peace. I don't like the hostility.
gotta
I
stop
can
saying
be
trying. Gotta stop saying
I
trying.
know, you know what, and you know what? That's crazy because 2 days ago, I told people to take trying and can out of their vocabulary, and it subconsciously it's embedded and beaded into my brain. I don't know why it's beaded in my brain when I told people to stop saying trying.
It changes everything. It
Yeah,
changes
yeah.
everything when
So
you take it.
I'm doing.
Yeah. Somebody had told me that a long time ago to take try out of my vocabulary and replace it, right, with do. And then on top of that, you take maybes out of it and things, words of that nature, because they're called backdoor words, and they don't leave you to be accountable for anything. You know what I'm saying? And then when you take those words out, you become a man of your word or woman of your word, whatever. Um, so if I say yes, I'm going to be there, that means I'm going to be there. But you know
Yes,
what
sir.
I'm saying? I don't put maybes in anything. I don't try to do a damn thing. I do it, and if I fail, I get back up and I do it again. You know what I mean? I don't try to do shit. But it
Yeah.
changes how people perceive you, and it changes how you look at people. It changes everything when you take those words out when having conversations. You know.
Man, most definitely, man. Hey, man, you don't know how much I appreciate you for coming on right now, man. Because
I know I be
you know,
wilding on Effects and Q show, but I'm a wild individual, anyways. But when it comes to things like this, I take these things very seriously, man, because like I said, I was at that point of no return, and had I not seeked help, and had I not understood what was going on in my brain, I wouldn't be sitting here right now.
yeah, most definitely, most definitely. So brother Franklin, we didn't came to about that time, man. You know how we do, brother Franklin. You got anything you want to say? Any word of advice or any good thing you want to say to the people, man, before we get up out of here? Tell the people something good, or anything you want to state. Period, just overall. You muted. You muted. You muted, bro.
Good, because I got this clickety clackety keyboard and I don't want any difficulties. No, I know the deal, and nothing nothing profound this time. I'm stoked that we got this new gentleman in here, and I would like to, I would pop up on your show if you'd have me. I got plenty of layers up there that I'm sure we could to dig through.
Rap. Put if you know because I don't know Remo. Damn, Remo, my moderators. If you could put your links in the chat, so people can.
But yeah,
You found them? You found them?
Yeah, it's
yeah, but still put your link in the chat, Unwrap. So you know, so yes, sir.
No
Yes, sir.
I have multiple shows, and a lot of them are a work in progress. But the ones that are not a work in progress, that is the check-in, Unwrap the podcast, and the Trust Tree.
That's that. L Boogie, you there? L Boogie, or are you gone? L Boogie, are you still there? L Boogie is on. I guess L Boogie is out of commission. Okay, well, since L Boogie's out of commission, why you put that in the chat? Unwrap. Man, you know, I like to end my show with, you know, all my panelists or my guests, you know what I'm saying? I like for them to you know, either give a word of advice or tell the people something good. So you know, if you can, man, you know, give a little bit of wisdom, drop a little wisdom on us, or you know, something you want to say.
Yeah, I got you. If anybody's listening or anybody on the panel, give yourself grace. Give yourself space. Breathe. Grace. Breathe. Give yourself space and be patient. Be patient. That's it.
Y'all heard it here, man. Give yourself space, breathe, and be patient.
And have grace. Give yourself grace.
And grace, man. You know, it'll open up a world of opportunities for you, you know. So just take those words and just take what Franklin said, man, and just put everything we done said on this show today, man, and make it work for you. You know, the things that don't work for you, throw it away. The things that work for you, take from it. So y'all, hey, that's it, man. Y'all know I like to end the show like how I started the show. I just want to let everybody know, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. Again, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. And man, all superheroes don't wear capes, but they still need their theme music. So with that being said, man, I want to give a big shout out to Franklin. I want to give a big shout out to Fox Dot that was on the panel tonight. I want to give a big shout out to Unwrap, and a big shout out to my co-host L Boogie, who happened to be gone at the moment. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, people, and check out this theme music, man. So you know, so you know what's going on, man, with the brother, with the artist, man. So Unwrap, if you can look them up, check them out. Demond_Dushan. So man, before all my beautiful people, man, my Beardonians and my superheroes, man, it's time for that theme music.
Yeah, we coming off the block with this one. Yes, sir. Yeah. What up, man? Yeah. What we doing? Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge it. Tap in, why you hating? You already know we locked in, the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Damn, got it off the block, forming a dynasty from a rock. Laid back in the cut, press play, can't get enough. Yo, let's chop it up in every location. A bit of conversation, opportunity keep knocking like child support payments. Started from the bottom like basements, now we famous. Podcast official, the topic will probably hit you from a distance like a pistol. Subscribe so you can listen to survival of the fittest. We talking it how we living it. Rolling like a dealership, managing several businesses. T-shirts, podcasts, no you don't need a membership. Just follow us on YouTube, knowledge supreme infinite. Chicago got a different exotic, let's talk about it. Going live, check your notifications so you can holler.
Hey man, appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight, man. Make sure y'all check us out every Monday through Thursday, 9 to 11, 9 p.m. Central. Also, don't forget to tune in on Fridays for Bearded Studios, Real MCs Talk. Hey man, check us out. We're gonna have Demond_Dushan in the building on Friday. So make sure y'all come in and check us out, man. Same black time, same black channel. Talk black to me, y'all.
But don't judge us, got it off the block. Give it back to hood lovers. Bit of conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in, the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back. Come on.
Hey man, y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Hey, without y'all, it wouldn't be no bearded conversation like I tell y'all every night, man. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Hey, and those that fuck with us, fuck with us. Those that don't, fuck with us anyway.
Back, bearded conversation, got it off the block.
Hey, man, y'all know what it is, man. Another great show tonight, man. Hey, big ups to all my panelists that came up on the stage, man. Big ups to all my panelists that came up on the stage, man. Hey, for anybody that's still in the building, man, don't forget.
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
Like he said, also, man, don't forget to hit that Cash App. Support the channel, man. Help the channel grow, man. Hit that Cash App. $Bearded Bucks with a Z. That's $Bearded Bucks with a Z. That's $Bearded Bucks with a Z. Also, man, you can hit that PayPal, man. That's PayPal /Arthur32 SP@gmail.com. Again, that's PayPal /Arthur32 SP@gmail.com, man. Hit the channel up, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And y'all know what it is, man. Hey, when we come together, may we always meet on the level. And once we're in each other's presence, may we always be humble and plumb. And when we leave each other's presence, may we always part on the square. With that being said, man, peace and blessings, man. Tune in tomorrow for Thumping Thursday. Tune in tomorrow for Thumping Thursday, man. Y'all know what it is, man. The Con Man, and we out.